Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You catching them.
Supposed to be back.
Miracles of TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Phantom is not a host.
No, I'm not. Oh, I'm the host. Oh,
You the host.
yeah. Oh, wow. Well, welcome. Like I said, welcome to another edition of the All Purpose Podcast. I guess I'll be a temporary host till we get Sev back. I got my man Ev kicking it with me tonight. Ev said we got a little bit of time he's recovering. Tonight's podcast topics will be a variation of football, basketball, a little bit of boxing. We're also going to have a little touch on the finals, and we're going to play a little game or two, possibly picking our all-time starting fives, maybe.
Ooh.
That could definitely be something we do.
It's going to be spicy right there. It's going to be spicy now.
So we're going to be spicy. So we're going to go a little bit out of pocket. We're going to actually start off with a little bit of football news. I know everybody thought we were going to start with NBA Finals, but we'll get there. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to do based off the quarterbacks. El, which division you think is the toughest?
Based off just the QBs?
I go totality and teams also, but it always starts with the quarterback. So
I might have to go with I mean, that's really tough, bro. That's really tough the way it's shaking up now. Who in Joe Burrow division?
that would be the AFC North. So you have Deshaun Watson, you have Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and now you have Russell Wilson / Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. It ain't. Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough right now. If I'm trying to hold it to just QB play, if I hold it just to QB play, man, I'm gonna have to say who in Josh Allen division?
AFC East, that would be Josh Allen, Tua, Aaron Rodgers, and young brother they drafted from North Carolina, Drake May.
That's the division that used to be that would have been my choice before, but now that you got the, unproven guy, coming for the fourth team, that used to be my division, my hardest division right there. I'll probably say it's a toss-up between Josh Allen division and maybe Patrick's division, Pat Mahomes division.
Well, I'd ask that question. Well, we'd ask this question like this. Who is, if you look at the AFC North quarterbacks, minus really, if you look at Deshaun Watson, we still got a good jury out on him because we don't know what he's looking like. Yeah. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, you can take that. So you can say AFC North off the gimme just based off that, but I don't see a division. Like AFC East, would you take Drake May? No, so you got to go top to bottom. So, and Tua, you kind of shaky with Tua because Miami in the cold.
That's true. I look at Miami's like an anomaly though, man. Like you put them in the cold, they might lose. You play in warm weather, and they're gonna light you up. And Tua plays like that whatever that little misdirection play is that they run, the joint that whatever that is absolutely nasty. Like that's absolutely nasty. I've been meaning to look that play up to see exactly what they call that or what that is. That joint's nasty. Tua is a problem, especially now that he's not as banged up as he used to be. You can actually count on him to play at least 10 games of the season. But Tua nice, man. Tua. That's gonna be a rough division, man.
I would throw this one at you, Seth, before I throw it back to you. AFC South, however, might have the best, kind of young prospects at quarterback because you got C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Anthony Richardson, and I'm assuming they're gonna go with Will Levis.
That's the young stud division. That's the young stud division. So we ain't gonna know about that division for the next 5 years.
We know about CJ Stroud.
Oh, we already know. We already know he prime time. He should have came to Carolina. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to do it to you. Okay, but CJ, that was my pick to come to North Carolina. Just the eyeball test looking at him. When he went to the Texans and did what he did, I was like, all right, that's to be expected.
Yeah, I was always partial to CJ in between the two of them.
Yeah,
always.
Between the two, I did like CJ.
After my Wi-Fi got kicked off and I just got it back up. So I'm assuming we're talking about the quarterbacks and ranking the divisions by quarterbacks. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The AFC East is a problem because of Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. They're a problem.
That's ugly.
Tua. I'm still on the fence with Tua because Tua is one of the most accurate quarterbacks I've ever seen in the short game. However, if you hit him enough times, he gets shaky. Not only that, he can't throw the ball deep very well at all. Tyreek Hill make him look good. Jalen Waddle make him look good. Now, the best thing that could have happened to Miami, the best thing that could have happened to him was Odell Beckham Jr. coming there. That's the best thing that could have happened to him. Because now you got a guy that can work the short, boom, boom. You gonna let your fast guys do all that shit they do. Odell Beckham gonna work. Yeah,
he
Odell
gonna stick
Beckham
him.
is coming.
Yeah, he gonna stick him. Yeah.
We might see Odell have his best season since he was with the Rams this year.
Who that number one back? Who's coming out?
I think Raheem Mostert is still number one. Yeah, I think Mostert should still probably be starting. Yeah. He'll still be starting. But the kid, the young kid from last year, I can't his name. But
what's that boy
kid? I call him the A kid. Yo, he's special.
I couldn't call his name.
You ain't talking about IU, not IU, but Diggy Zoo, not Diggy Zoo.
No. What's his name? Shit. You know what? I'm getting ready to do myself a favor. I'm getting ready to do myself a favor. Google is my friend.
Right now.
Miami Dolphins roster. Where this fool at? That's Raheem Mostert. Oh, but I mean, to answer the question though, I think personally, it's a tough question to answer, mainly because when you look at a division like, okay, so we just said the AFC East, but then you look at the NFC East and who they got. They got Jalen Hurts. They got Dak Prescott, who during the regular season, however we may feel about the Dallas Cowboys in the regular season for the last however many years, Dak Prescott has been absolutely lights out. With the exception of the year that he same number of touchdowns and interceptions, that was an anomaly because he never really turns the ball over that much. And you know what? Now that I'm talking about this, I'm not even gonna look for this dude's name. It is what it is. Miami running backs, y'all crazy.
Shane, it's Achane, Achane, Devon.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. The A kid.
Yeah, but ask yourself this question though. Fellas. Take your team just in general.
Okay.
Go down the divisions of whoever you pick. Which one of them are you taking besides your quarterback? You don't count Raiders fan because goddamn, you probably take.
I'll take every quarterback in our division over mine. Every one of them.
Say what?
Every single one of them. I'll take every quarterback on every other team in our division over the quarterbacks on my team. Every one of them, including Bo Nix, who I wanted on my team. So I'll take Bo Nix. I'll take Patrick Mahomes. I'll take Justin Herbert over Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew put together.
Well,
on everything, I will. On everything. But now the NFC South is a different ballgame, though, because we don't know what Bryce Young is. Because I don't take last year as any indication of who he is as a quarterback. Because they didn't do nothing to help him live.
There's no indictment on him for last year, man. He was just out there doing the best he could.
You know what I'm saying? But then in Atlanta, you got Kirk Cousins.
Baker Mayfield.
And you got Baker Mayfield, who played an excellent year last year. Now,
and Derek Carr.
Here's the glitch in the matrix. Is Baker Mayfield going to do it again? That's the glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do it again. I don't think he's going to play as good this year as he played last year, and I don't think Derek Carr is going to play as bad this year as he played last year.
Did Baker get money? Did he get money?
Oh, yeah. They shut him up. Yeah, they shut him up because it was a one-year deal. How much they had to? He didn't get super money, but like, it was like 3 years, 2 years.
About 40, 30, 40.
About 30,
40 a year. Yeah.
36, I think.
We may see him regress.
Oh yeah.
He got the paper. Yeah, he got the paper. We may see him regress.
Well, you've never seen them have back-to-back good seasons to begin with. You know, that Cleveland year they went to the playoffs. You know, now that's Cleveland now, obviously. But
those years messed me up because Cleveland was stacked at a certain point, like super stacked. And
he got a 3 year, $100 million. 3 year.
Oh, they gave him $100 million.
3 years,
it's a wrap. Yeah. It's a wrap. He just went and bought a new mansion. He's good.
It's a wrap.
He's doing nothing. Okay.
I don't think his ego is going to allow him to succeed with that money.
It's a wrap. It's over. He got $100 million.
That dude,
he proved his point. He got put out of Cleveland and went to Tampa Bay and still got $100 million. So he good.
I mean, he was the number one draft. See, I'm getting ready to switch gears. This ain't even on the list. He was the number one pick the year he was drafted. Now, mind you, do I agree with him being the number one pick? Probably not. But but it wasn't a great year for quarterbacks the year he was drafted either. So it was okay, but it wasn't super dope. Now, if you pick him ahead, we're not talking about Mitch Trubisky getting picked in front of Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. We're not talking about that. That was a fucking tragedy. That was a tragedy.
Come on now, man.
We talk about a different situation. I personally think Baker Mayfield, this is what I think. To me, Baker Mayfield is the modern day Jeff Hostetler. This is why I say that. I don't think he run like Hostetler could run. Hostetler could boogie a little bit when he was younger. But the reason I say that is this. Jeff Hostetler was the backup quarterback that you always say, oh, he fucked it up, man. Put Hostetler in. He can get it done. I don't see Baker Mayfield as a number one run the franchise quarterback. I see him as a gap guy to hold it down till you find that guy. Then the guy that you have behind that guy to make sure that if he go down, you got somebody that can play to step in. He's like the new Joe. He's like the new Joe Flacco.
Don't you do that? Don't you dare do that, Joe Flacco. Don't you dare do that to Joe Flacco.
I fucks with Flacco too.
Don't you dare, because one thing about Flacco, you let Joe in the playoffs, you got hell on your hands.
Well, Joey cooked last year,
You let him in the playoffs, you got hell on your hands.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm going to say something controversial. Cowboy fans may not like me for saying it, but Baker Mayfield is Dak Prescott in whiteface.
Oh, that's a good one.
Baker Mayfield is Dak Prescott, dog. Like, I have confidence in the beginning of the game that Baker Mayfield going to hold it down. I know he's going to keep us in the game. Now, what he does to win this game for us, I liken that to how Danny Dimes is for my team, for the Giants. We start off the game great. When it comes down to winning time, you don't know turn the TV off, dog. Turn the TV off because you ain't going to do nothing but get upset. Because something's going to happen in the fourth quarter. Either he's going to throw it away, he's going to fumble it, he's going to do something crazy, and you're going to lose the game. So that's what I see Dak do sometimes. Baker does it sometimes. Danny does it all the time. All the time, yo.
Dak Prescott is a poor decision maker.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna get at Dak because at least I can say Dak has at least been in MVP voting at least twice in his career. So he had to have been doing something good. Where Baker Mayfield, you literally his best team, was the Cleveland year, which they had every fucking thing.
Stacked, dog.
Everything.
They had every fucking thing in Cleveland.
Yeah,
bro, how you got Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry? How you got both of them?
And Njoku, and Chubb, and Hunt, and your offensive line is one of the best. Your defense is not that bad. So you can't say that about because you give Dak at least get you to the playoffs and might get you maybe.
But Dak has had that though. That's the crazy part. Dak has had like 3 different iterations of that.
His team is loaded though.
Reconfiguring the teams to get at man what he need, but it was kind of the same with Tony Romo, man. Tony Romo will take you all the way to the gate and then do something crazy.
You know what?
Count on
You just made me think about something. I feel like people think that the Cleveland Browns are cursed at quarterback because of the turnover. I said, no. That's just bad decision making by the coaching staff, by the general manager. That's bad choice making on their part. I think the Dallas Cowboys are cursed at quarterback. You know why? Because they'll pick a quarterback or get a quarterback and have him there 9, 10, 11 years. And they do absolutely fucking nothing. I mean, even if they shine in the regular season, because I'm one of the people who was to say, hey, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I think Tony Romo is better than y'all give him credit for. I always said that. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But I also said if the lights are bright enough, he will throw the ball into the ground like he did trying to throw that out to Patrick Creighton when Michael Strahan was breathing down his fucking neck. So, and Creighton was wide open. Wide open.
You got to think about Dallas in this way, though. I will say this because I think I've said it before. Dallas does draft very well.
Oh yeah.
And now this is where you separate Dallas from Cleveland. And
Front office is great.
Yeah.
Offensive line, like legitimately Dallas between Romo and Dak, you legit got 1, 2,
Hall of Famers, bro. Hall of Famers.
Four possibly. I'll say Travis Frederick doesn't retire. We all think he's probably bad. Tyron Smith, yes.
Yes.
Right guard, whose name escapes me, yes. So yeah, but I also see
Dallas got multiple gold jackets on both sides of the line. Just gold jackets ready.
But see, here, let me know. Okay, then since you said something controversial, I'm gonna throw one at y'all just off that.
Okay.
The Green Bay Packers as an organization has underachieved for the last 30 years.
Fucking right.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely fucking right. Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
had
only
Aaron
got
Rodgers,
2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, you got Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Three appearances, 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I don't fuck the appearance. You ain't win. If you, dog, my daddy told me if you come in second, you just the best loser.
No. You gotta count it because they went. But 30 years, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and
dude, you followed up Brett with Aaron.
With Aaron Rodgers.
Like, come on, man.
Name me the franchise other than the 49ers from Montana the Young that has kind of done that in the more modern era.
Nobody. Everybody has had no. I take that back. And y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say it, but think about what I'm about to say. The Kansas City Chiefs had that. Alex Smith was playing good football.
Oh, he's playing good ball.
And then Patrick Mahomes took over for him.
Yeah,
they just knew Patrick Mahomes was a step up. But Alex wasn't playing bad.
Yeah, he's playing
good football.
But I said Hall of Fame.
Well, I mean, he was Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. No. Hall of Fame is different. Gold jackets are different. Outside of Young Montana, like, and realistically, I'm gonna give you one more, but he retired. You probably got that from Peyton and Luck, but you'll never find out either.
I know, man.
True that. Yeah,
I know that's right on point right there. Because I did like Andrew Luck. I was really looking forward to seeing, what we could get out of the man. But
now let me stop.
Barry Sanders on us. I'm out.
Woo! Let me go ahead. Hey, let me go ahead and do this right here before anybody get any squirrely about it. Andrew Luck was never better than Cam Newton. There you go. No. Live with it.
No.
Never better than Cam Newton. Not in college, not in NFL.
You know what? I'm gonna say something else that's controversial right now too. And I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care. All of y'all out there that was talking all that crazy stuff the year that the draft went down and then how things played out after that. Listen to me. I want you to listen to me very carefully. RG3 was overrated as fuck. I just need y'all to know that. He was overrated than a motherfucker. And what he did at Baylor, his rookie year was cool. I promise you. Had he not got hurt and been able to keep playing, he would not have been able to reproduce that. Because once they saw it, you can't do it again. Lamar Jackson's different. Michael Vick's different. Cam Newton, different. Once you see it, you can't do nothing about it. And you kind of come to the realization that you can't do shit about it. RG3, what's up? What's up?
Not quite. You're forgetting 2 people.
Who?
Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan. If anybody could have got it out of him, it's him. Now his problem was what y'all know was he wanted to be like Luck and all that.
He can't throw the fucking ball like that.
Fair at that time, but once again, you had Mike Shanahan, you had Kyle Shanahan, you had Sean McVay, you had all them people that was on that damn staff.
So let me ask you this.
Just saying.
Let me ask you this. Is Trey Lance as talented as RG3? Physically talented. Is Trey Lance as talented as RG3?
Trey Lance is more talented than RG3.
He's not as fast.
He's not as good as an athlete as RG3.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I'll make that a different question because the reality of the question that I'm asking is actually a different thing. If we take the ability to run the ball away, once you can't run the ball no more, who you rather have?
Trey Lance, the bigger back,
too.
the bigger quarterback.
Me too.
Give me the bigger.
Because I know he can take a hit.
I'll take RG3.
You take RG3?
You know why? Because RG3's injury was a fluke, but not whole lot not a hit. Trey Lance has yet to prove he can stay healthy regardless, running or not.
Well, that's true too. I will say that.
He hasn't proved that you can stay healthy at all.
I just think that looking at RG3, I kind of judge him the same way that I judge Kyler Murray. Small, good agility,
He's just taller, yeah.
fast. Great agility, fast, move around. Got a nice arm on him, but his tendency is not to set up out of the pocket, pass the ball. His tendency is to, I'm gonna move. Okay, I see it. I see 10 yards there. I see 15 yards there. I'm gonna go get that. That's what got RG.
Run, yeah.
That's what got him hurt. He tried to turn into a track athlete on a football field. You can't
do
do
that.
that.
Mike Shanahan not taking his starting quarterback out the game when he didn't need to be in there.
Take him out the game, man.
We ain't got to talk about that.
He tried to use RG3 like Carolina used Cam Newton. As an additional
he ain't built
back.
like Cam. Cam is a
Cam
Newton was an
actually what he actually did was, if you want to be a little bit throw shade on Mike Shanahan, he wanted to prove Daniel Snyder that Kirk Cousins was a better damn quarterback. Okay?
I believe that. Now I believe
Snyder was the one that wanted RG3. Snyder was the one that wanted RG3.
The owner wanted RG3.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I believe that, Phantom. I think you right on about that right there. I think he was like, you like that? What was your boy? Wasn't that his thing? When he won?
Man, yeah.
Talk about you like that.
So let me ask y'all this, since we talking NFL right now. The Kansas City Chiefs have seemingly had a stranglehold on the NFL for like the last 5 years in a row. Granted, they haven't won the Super Bowl all 5 of those years. However, they've been in the hunt for it all 5 of those years.
They the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
They the Lakers.
Yeah, they the Bulls in the 90s, the Lakers in the early 2000s. Absolutely. That's exactly what they are right now.
Warriors.
And I will say this, and I meant this when I said it to somebody the other day, because of all of the changes that have occurred in the rules of football, Patrick Mahomes will catch Tom Brady as long as Andy Reid don't retire before he do it.
Yeah, for sure.
He will catch him. Because unfortunately, the problem is this. And you know what proved it to me? Them winning the Super Bowl this past season proved something to me. I was like, damn, y'all not even that good. How do you keep winning? But then I figured out what it is. I figured out exactly what it is. It's this. Kansas City's defense is better than people give it credit for.
Yes, sir.
They show up when they need to. Even if they don't play the whole, they might not play good the whole game. But if you need them to make the play, they're going to go make it. And they're going to give Pat the ball back. Hey, bro, here you go. Go do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Pat got somebody to throw the ball to that's going to catch it,
it's on.
You in trouble. They don't have to run the ball. Who was it? It was I can't remember who the fuck it was. Oh my God. I remember it was probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago. They was like, yo, this team don't even run the ball. Their short passing game is their running game. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco was kind of like that for a minute when they was trying to figure out who was going to be the running back. It was kind of like, just throw the screen. Fuck it. Let them do it. You know what I'm saying? But once they figured out, we could just go get him. We ain't going to talk about that dude right now. His name shall remain unsaid for the moment because I'm going to talk about him in just a minute. But once they got him, that changed the whole dynamic of everything. But the Kansas City Chiefs have, to me, the best quarterback and the best head coach. Everything else that happened outside of that, Rashee Rice stepped up. Pacheco is way better than people give him credit for being. Chris Jones is a monster on the defensive line. He is a problem. You understand me? So, like,
he deserved every dollar he got.
You better believe that shit. And I think I'm not prepared to say that I think Kansas City is going to win this year. I'm not prepared to say that. I actually think the Baltimore Ravens are going to win this year. But
you think so? Ooh.
I do. Because the thing that I think they were missing when they needed to have it the most was for Lamar to be able to say, hold up.
Big back.
I don't need to throw this. I don't need to throw this right now. Here, just take it.
Back.
Just take it and go. And then you take it and go. Then I'm going to fake it to you and I'm going to go. And after we do that a couple of times, and these motherfuckers get up all close to the line, hey, Zay, here.
No, that's offensive coordinator, though. The reason why that game went to the AFC Championship game, that's the damn coordinator fault. Because what did they do all year? Led the league in rushing. What the hell? And they ran the ball, 7 times in the AFC
7 times, dog.
Something like that in the AFC Championship game.
What is that?
That was more offensive coordinating John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh should have been like, oh, no, hell no. Now, to your point about they could possibly win it, because you got Derrick Henry.
Woo.
And that's
the asset. Get the ball, man. Turn around and get that boy the ball. And
Cowboy fans, how y'all let that happen? Cowboys, how y'all let that happen? How y'all let that happen?
But also now, you got to understand this. To Kansas City point and to Baltimore point. You say you think you can catch Tom Brady. You think Baltimore's going to win. Here's how I see that, though. See that coming, though. Can Kansas City always be in the hunt? Yeah, sure. I think that's reasonable based off, whoever bubbles up. Because, somebody's
Right.
always bubbling up, catch in.
Always.
The Ravens, the Chiefs, okay, you got to understand, Travis Kelce getting up there.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's getting up there, and he's a one-on-one. Can you approximate him eventually? Sure.
He's
Is the running game?
Well, no, go ahead.
He's kind of a one-on-one. You've seen him before, but
I mean, I think he's a one-on-one, but the thing that keeps me from saying that is like, okay, so check this out. Now let's take we can't really take the injuries out of the equation because they've happened, but let's take the injuries out of the equation. And at a point, it was Kelce, Kittle, and Darren Waller. That was the three-headed monster of tight ends in the NFL. At a point. And this is right, and that season, all three of them was over 1,000 yards receiving.
Don't forget that one in New England, homie. That one in New England.
No. That was after Gronk was retired already. At the point I'm talking about, he was done. He was out of the way.
Oh, well, Waller
he was out of the way.
But Waller never was consistent up there, so you want to take Waller.
No. But I'm talking about that particular season. I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That season, all three of them had 1,000 yards. The only other person that fits in that conversation to me is Mark Andrews at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But all of them had 1,000 yards receiving. They had the most catches for tight. They were battling for the most catches by tight end to the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I say that the Kelce thing wouldn't be as big of an issue for them as some people may think it is because if you pay attention to how the game is developing in the college ranks, they're kind of starting to develop tight ends to be like him. That's what they're looking for. Okay, we got to make the next Kelce. So if Kelce played 3 more years, that may give them just enough time to see it.
It's the next one.
Let's go ahead and get him. Bring him in now. Kelce, you got to teach him what you know because you're going to be gone soon. And I think they can feel it. Now, I'm not saying whoever they bring in is going to be as good as Travis Kelce because he is absolutely fucking phenomenal. Like, don't get me wrong. He is phenomenal. But you can approximate that, especially if you start getting more production from your wide receivers. That helps. That you don't need the tight end to be the number one guy anymore. And
Didn't you take one in the draft?
Yeah, exactly. What was it? Xavier? What is his fucking name? Man, my brain is shot.
Hold up, didn't y'all draft Brock Bowers?
We did? Yeah, we did.
Didn't y'all draft Brock Bowers?
We did. I don't know why we did. We did. I don't know why.
What you mean you don't know why you did?
Because we already got a good tight end on the roster. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with having two. But I mean, ain't nothing good with having two.
Ain't nothing wrong with having two. But did you see what that? Did you see what that dude did from the time he was a sophomore to the time? Did you see Brock Bowers?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Because I was saying to myself, I said, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, can Carolina get that?"
That's the real deal. That's the real deal.
Just me him.
Yeah, he the real deal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask y'all. Ev, I'm gonna ask you first. Who you got winning the Super Bowl this year?
Ooh, already.
Please don't say the Giants.
No. I gotta go with Kansas City, bro.
KC?
I don't even like Kansas City like that, but we witnessing another Belichick Brady, man. We in the middle of it right now.
Feel like
yeah. You know, I hated it this year. I wanted Lamar to get it bad, man. I wanted Lamar to get it bad. I wanted him to have it bad, but the eyeball test, I always talk about the eyeball test. During the regular season, it was with Kansas City, but the coach and the quarterback, once they got into the postseason, it was like, boom, championship pedigree. Yeah. We ain't gonna miss. Kelce don't drop no passes. Mahomes don't turn the ball over. The defense gives the ball right back. As soon as the postseason.
Mahomes was one of the only people I can honestly say I've never looked at him during the course of a game that felt like something was about to go wrong.
Ever.
He always looks like, I can do this. Don't worry about it.
Even when he throw an interception, he come off the field like,
don't worry about it. Yeah.
Nah, we got it. Just give me the ball back. We got it. That's crazy.
I don't think Andy Reid's staying around that long, y'all.
How old is Andy Reid?
Off the top of my head,
is he in his 70s?
Somewhere
he's late 60s.
He close.
At least
67.
I don't think he's staying around that long, brother.
Well, I mean, actually, you know what? This is the thing too. Andy Reid has been he's 66, so he's been such a long, enduring part of my football experience. I'm just so used to him being there. In my mind, he's not as old as he actually is. But yeah, he's 66. So the question then becomes this. If you got KC. Before I do that, you got KC. Phantom, who you got?
Okay, well, I know it's too early for me.
Who?
It's way too goddamn. I said, fuck if I know. It's way too early for me to even say that shit. I can't. It's way too goddamn early for me to even formulate that shit. I'm still trying to get through damn get the OTAs, big camps, and training camp. Let me see who healthy first. Shit, I can't even tell you that one.
That's gonna be the big one. That's gonna be the big one. Right now I got Baltimore. But like, I'm not stone cold set in that. I'm not stone cold set in that. And the reason why I'm not is because I think some team that we're not anticipating is going to be way better than we thought they were.
Detroit.
And you know who I think is going to be?
Detroit.
Detroit. I already think Detroit's going to be good, but
I mean, at this point in time, you left an NFC Championship. You gonna count?
I think the Chargers are going to be better than what anybody thinks they're going to be. I think the Chargers are going to be way better than what anybody thinks they're going to be. And the reason why I feel that way is very simple. The same reason why you think KC's going to win. The coach and the quarterback. I personally think Justin Herbert is fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he ain't won nothing, but like when I watch him, I know what I'm seeing. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, I don't know why they made all that fuss about Tyler Lawrence. I don't think he okay. He ain't all that.
Trevor Lawrence.
Your boy down there in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. Well, let's do this first. I say not this year for the Chargers. Give me a year. Give Harbaugh a year. Give me Harbaugh. I just
think they're going to be better than people think. I don't think they're going to make a push for the Super Bowl this year, but I think they're going to be better than people think they are. Yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence's thing is shit.
Throwing interceptions. Oh.
Yeah, you can turn over.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud? My bad.
No, shit, no. It's his turnovers and interceptions.
Look at Trevor Lawrence and look at Danny Jones side by side. Similar build. They like to do the same thing on the field of football. Okay, can throw the ball long, and they're going to turn the ball over. You are going to have a great game until one of them decides to turn the ball over.
But I think Trevor Lawrence. It's comparable, but I think Trevor Lawrence. The difference between Trevor Lawrence and Daniel Jones to me is Trevor Lawrence can carry you versus Daniel Jones hasn't shown he could without safety on. And Brian Daboll basically got the best year out of Daniel Jones. He got the best year out of him.
I keep saying that Tyrod Taylor is our best quarterback.
Easy.
For the offense, for the team that we have, Tyrod Taylor is our best quarterback.
Well, he's in New York now.
He can still move.
He's in New York.
And the Jets was like, oh, they don't want him. Get him over here. Because if Aaron Rodgers go down, we ain't got to deal with Zach Wilson bullshit again.
Nope. We're going to put a track athlete in the backfield and it's business as usual. And he can throw the ball. But if he get in trouble, he going to run.
I always love Tyrod Taylor, yo. So check it. We're gonna switch gears real quick because I like you know what I'm saying? I like the lower echelons of sports too. So we ain't talked a lot about it right now. I know who your favorite teams is, but if we had to line it up right now, based on what we know from last season, from all the transfers and where everybody's sitting right now, college football is about to get real interesting. And you know, college sports is about to get crazy with all of this NIL and the portal and all that. It's about to get stupid. And I think this is kind of fucking the game up. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I personally feel like my team is going to have a strong showing this year. I don't know if we're going to win the championship, but I think we're going to be really good.
Who's your team in college again?
The Oregon Ducks. We're going to be really good. We're going to be really good. I do want to say this one thing right now before the season starts. I hope you guys have not hitched your wagon to the motherfucking Colorado bandwagon.
No,
because it's not gonna happen yet. Not yet.
No,
they still got a little time before they get there. And
and
I don't know if Deion Sanders is gonna stay there long enough for them to get there. That's all I can say.
No, I'm gonna hitch my wagon to my team. But here's the thing, though. I think we're about to see in college basketball. College football is going to turn into March Madness.
Oh yeah,
because you're going to what 21 team? Was it 16, 18? What is it? 21? Is it 21? It's not 21.
You talking about the playoff? They talking about making 16. Yeah, they talking about making it 16. Yeah,
I'm about to say I blanked on it, but 16. So now, I would honestly think, damn near. I can't say this definitively, but I almost think dynasty might be dead in college football. Now it happens in March Madness because UConn has done it in March Madness 2 times in a row, so it can happen. But where is it coming from? Is the SEC, as much as the SEC has been what it has been for all the years it's been, as much as the Big Ten had its little, and I'm a Big Ten guy, okay, as the ACC had it with Dabo and Sean and all that, you got money and expanded playoffs. So now, realistically, there is no more excuses. Technically, there is no more excuses. If 16 teams are enough in college football, then I don't know what is. So I think this year, when we see, I guess because you got what the first 2 seeds get buys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No, number one. I know each number one gets buys. So I think this might be really, you know what? I'll give you one even better. This might be like the 90s Cowboy when Jerry could bring people to Dion and Charles Haley.
Ooh.
This might turn into that from the standpoint of, hey,
it's actually 12.
It's 12. Okay, I thought I know it had to be lower than that.
12 teams.
So
the top 4 conference champions receive first round buys and the top 4 seeds. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel you, Phantom. I mean, it is kind of turning out like that because my team is the Seminoles. I'm a Florida State fan, and last year we went undefeated and didn't get into the
robbed
CFP.
last year.
We went undefeated
got robbed
and didn't get
last
to the CFP. Our coach turned the team over again this year. We got the dude who was on the bench but super nice in Oregon. So we got that quarterback from Oregon. His last name start with a U. Ukulele or something crazy like that. And then we got 4 Alabama players in the transfer portal. 4 nice ones from Alabama. So with P teams is just assembling the Monstars. Just going out there assembling the Monstars, man.
Hey, you didn't get robbed last year. You didn't get robbed last year.
Mm-hmm, we did.
Yeah,
Big
they
time.
did. Now, mind you,
we just started this whole conversation talking about quarterback and quarterback play. Your starting quarterback went down. Anybody wants to see that ass.
Oh yeah,
you know it.
Because the bowl game that y'all did play, y'all did get y'all did wheels beat off y'all.
And respect to y'all for going. It's unfortunate. I truly believe it's unfortunate they did that way. But your quarterback put on the whole season.
Oh yeah,
you lose that guy. Hell no, nah, bro. That's like
stud, bro.
Yeah, he put on, but I'm just saying, bro. Y'all ain't get. I mean, I feel the players they say that shit. They like, fuck, we'll play what we got. But like, no. Your quarterback.
I look at it from a player on the field standpoint. When you're that dominant and you go an entire college football season smacking folks around, like you really going out there and the whole team is like really putting it on. And you get to the end of a season and you don't get recognized in the way that from the eyeball test you should. I only look at it from that way, not from our standpoint as fans, but them kids, man. Them kids went out there and,
they was hurt.
Gave it all. They only get 4 years, to get
the quarterback.
I ain't mad at
He was sad, yo. He was hurt. He was like, man, I'm so mad I got hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt, man.
He was hurt. He was like, yo, I got hurt. I feel like I fucked it up for y'all. My bad. Yeah. It was like, bro, you can't control that shit. Like, this is a violent game. Motherfuckers get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that shit. I feel that shit all the way live.
Here's the thing, though. But you talking about the playoff, the 12 teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you say the first 4 get bids?
The first 4, the 4 conference champions, and then the next 4 seeds behind them. So the first 8 teams don't got to play in the first round. Yeah, the first round only gonna be 4 teams playing. So like, that's
wild. They done throw in the NFL wild card, man. They turn the college football into the NFL, man. They giving them bread.
They might as well. They paying them shit.
Yeah, they giving them bread. I mean, well,
it's expanded, so you might as well do that. So, but here's the interesting thing about it. And this is the part we got to get into later is, you got the Power 5, Power 4 conferences. Now, Conference USA, now I'm forgetting conferences. Conference USA, the Pac-12 going to get somewhere in there. Pac-12 going to probably get there. Conference USA, Pac-12.
SEC.
Oregon.
No, I'm not counting SEC. SEC, look, at this point in time, the SEC is probably going to get – the SEC's probably getting – if we're going to be real here,
they're getting 12 teams.
No, the SEC getting – out of 12 teams, the SEC getting at least 3 of them basketball.
3, at least.
3, yeah.
At least
Georgia,
3.
You could be
going
undefeated. You could be undefeated or you could be 2-1 loss team. The SEC is getting either 3 to 4 in because it's the freaking fucking SEC.
And the teams with 1 losses got losses to the other teams that's got 1 losses.
That part.
There you go.
So we talking about Georgia. So I'm thinking Georgia, Ole Miss,
Alabama.
Alabama. Yeah. Georgia,
no,
Ole Miss,
I ain't
Alabama
think of Ole Miss. Nope. I'm thinking Georgia, Alabama, LSU.
Oof.
Well, you know, LSU as of right now. I mean, mind you, these are all things that came into fruition prior to LSU preseason rankings on 14. Like they're not foreseeing really big things. I mean, they lost their quarterback and they star wide receivers.
We number 11. They below us. They below Florida State.
Yeah. It's like right now.
And then you got ACC too. So you got ACC, you got Florida, Florida State, Clemson, give or take whatever they do. So you know it's
whatever they do.
And then Big Ten's getting automatically held if Michigan's one loss, Ohio State's one loss.
Ohio State,
them your two, and then you know what? Here's a strange thing I always
Michigan State might fuck around and slide too.
Right, man. It's not. They tough, man.
It's not them. Always. You know who always had a problem with the Big Ten?
Who?
It's them big son bitches. I'm sorry, y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
Wisconsin.
There you go. Them big ass white boys.
Soon as you said them big, all I knew what you was talking about.
Something about Wisconsin. I'm like, God damn, they can't always get there, but you play a Wisconsin team with them big motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, you just give Wisconsin a good ass starting quarterback.
Yeah,
and let them just with their interior linemen on defense and offensive linemen, just get them that shit and just be like, leave them motherfuckers alone.
They look like Tommy Frazier days in Nebraska, man. That's what they look like.
Oh my God, yo, you just brought up some. You know what? One of these pods soon, especially since it's about to be downtime pretty soon for a lot of sports, we're gonna start exploring some historical aspects of sports because I like looking into one of the things I was talking to somebody the other day, we was talking about the option, like the RPOs that they running now, and I'm like, yo, all of that came from the option they was running back in the day. I'm like, now mind you, I said what I'm talking about is 80s, 90s, like, but it was before then. But I'm like, but when you had people like Jamel Holloway and you know, say Tommy Frazier and Tony Rice at Notre Dame and all of those guys running the option, I was like, dog, if they were playing now, they would be just fine. There would be no problems. They would be just fine right now.
Okay, well,
Tommy Frazier can't throw, so that might be a problem.
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. To your point, I'm gonna push back to your point, but I'm gonna agree to the formation. The athletes are way fast now, but to the point of
them niggas is fast though.
But not to, bro. This is 2024, bro. It's a whole nother level.
Think about something. Rocket Ismail just as fast as the fastest person right now.
But he couldn't catch you. And he couldn't run complete routes either, and he couldn't always catch.
Doesn't matter, sir. Doesn't matter, sir. Sounds like you're a hater is what it sounds like.
No.
My favorite old school matchup was Deion Sanders and Darrell Green. You know, they actually stuck each other at one time. That's a 4-2, 4-3 athlete against another 4-2, 4-3 athlete in the 90s. You know, so
yeah, but Darrell Green was faster than Deion. We know this.
Yeah, we know that.
I mean, straightforward speed, yeah.
Straightforward speed.
Darrell Green was definitely faster. Yeah.
He ain't fucking close.
In pass, he got lost.
Deion is more fluid. Like Deion is more fluid. Open your hips.
Deion is more athletic. He's more athletic than Darrell Green. Yeah, you know, because Darrell Green was a little compact dude, though. You got to remember, Darrell Green wasn't really tall. He was a short guy. So, like, you know, a lot of his quick twitch muscles was incredible, though. I remember watching the NFL fastest man competition that he was running, and I was like, how does a human move that fast? That's crazy.
Yeah,
that don't even make sense.
Tyreek Hill now, he looks like that back then, yo, crazy.
Oh, sidebar question: who you taking past, Tyreek Hill or Darrell Green?
Oh,
I think they 40 times about the same. They 40 times about the same.
But I know one world class speed is a little higher.
Give me Cheetah, man.
Well, yeah, I'm taking Tyreek Hill. Yeah,
give me Cheetah, man. Yeah, I take Cheetah, man.
I'm gonna take Tyreek Hill by a nose.
Just off the eyeball test, man. Yeah, just from what I've seen, yo.
Who went farther in track?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Darrell Green.
Really? Yeah, I didn't.
Darrell Green, I believe, when I was thinking, Darrell Green had Olympic speed, bro. Like Darrell Green, I think was on Olympic tryouts or some shit. Darrell Green had that kind of speed.
Like Deion, they asked him to come.
Oh, no. Darrell Green ran a 4.43. Tyreek Hill ran a 4.29. Now, insane, if you stretch that to 100 meters, now we might be having a different conversation, though.
Yeah, there you go. Because Tyreek Hill is quicker. It's
sustained speed. Yeah, sustained speed.
Yeah. Once you stretch it out over 100 meters, it's gonna be about
meters.
The same.
It's like, I'm finna catch your ass.
Yeah.
Stretch it to 200 and give me Deion Sanders, yo.
Stretch it to 100 to give you. I can see that because he had long legs, great stride.
Give me Deion, man.
You know what? Stretch it to 100 to give me Chris Johnson. I'll take it.
Oh, nasty.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
His
Chris
acceleration is
Johnson
crazy,
was another level of speed. Yo, that was different.
Now you want to talk about fast but can't catch? Give me John Ross against any of them.
Super fast.
That little nigga's
Super
fast as
fast.
shit.
What's your boy?
Super fast.
Featherstone from Orlando.
Oh, unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
The man's catching. No, he was in the. That was in the replacements.
that was unnecessary
roughness. Yeah, you're
that was
right.
unnecessary.
It was Clifford Franklin in the replacements.
There you go.
They ended up putting that shit. He's like, I look like a deck off the elephant.
Nothing.
I will throw one at you though.
Crazy dog.
I give y'all one though, just by curious though. I ain't saying you can outrun them, but I give you one.
Who that?
Bo knows speed.
Oh man, come on, no.
Bro.
And that's a big ass.
That's a big man.
I want you to think about something. There was a stretch of probably a 10-year window where we had Bo Jackson, super fast. Willie Gault, super fast. John Jett, super fast. Rocket Ismail, super fast. Then we got Napoleon Kaufman, super fast. Like, dog, Al Davis loves speed to the point that we drafted Darius Hayward-Bay and he couldn't run a fucking slant to save his life.
He had to put the turn signal on, dog.
Yep.
Darius Hayward-Bay. He had to put the turn signal on, dog. Darius Hayward-Bay. I remember that shit you brought that up. Like, Darius Hayward-Bay, like, that motherfucker, he was fast as a motherfucker. But had to put the turn signal on like a motherfucker. Like,
he need the PlayStation button so he could pull up the routes and run them on the field.
He couldn't get his life together at all.
He need the route tree on the field for him.
And what's crazy is, hey, do you remember who the receiver that went after him? Because it ended up being somebody on the Hall of Fame friends that was in that draft. I just can't remember until you brought it up. I was like, who the hell won that draft with Darius Hayward-Bay?
Oh, you know what? I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Al Davis passed on somebody in that draft to draft Darius Hayward-Bay. I can't remember who it is. You just said it. I was like, damn, my mind wasn't even comprehending.
Blazing fast, though. It's kind of like Teddy Ginn until Teddy Ginn got late in his career. He started catching the ball. Teddy Ginn was the same way. You know, I'm going to get behind you, but it's 50-50 whether I'm going to come down with his ball or not.
And guess who he had his best year with?
Carolina.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Teddy Ginn was a monster in Carolina. Throw it up.
He was good. In Miami, he was all right. In Miami, he was all right. In Buffalo, he was all right. Where else did he go at? Miami, Buffalo, and maybe Carolina.
Let me see.
Damn, I can't remember.
Darius Hayward-Bay.
Michael Crabtree. Did he? Michael Crabtree from San Francisco.
Crabtree went three slots behind him. Jeremy Maclin went a few slots after that. Percy Harvin was a couple spots after that.
Percy Harvin.
They passed on Percy
Hakeem Nicks was in that first round.
Oh yeah, he went to the Giants.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, we took him. He ain't paying out.
We got Darius Hayward-Bay.
Yeah. Percy Harvin was the one I was thinking about.
Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin.
Once somebody was in, he went Hall of Fame. Somebody was in that. I'm like, he passed on somebody. Because we knew Percy Harvin was in Florida. I'm like, he passed on somebody in that draft. I couldn't think of.
Percy Harvin was hard body, boy. They respected that dude. Yeah.
He was special. I wish he never got hurt, man.
They called him the best dude that was at Florida at the time.
Yeah, I wish he, dog.
Hell, Cam Newton said.
Eric Redd. Them Florida teams was crazy, yo.
Oh man, come on.
Them Florida teams was crazy. Oh my God, yo.
There were millions of dollars being spent back then at that time.
Bro, you better believe that shit.
And we'll win.
That was that secret NIL that was going on. You feel me?
Hey, watch
so secret because we do.
Hey, let me lean into my good eye. It ain't more than Miami though.
You better believe that shit.
It ain't more than Duke.
It ain't more than Miami.
We know this.
It ain't more than Miami football.
Now, come on, Miami.
Dog.
Yeah, they'll spend some money.
Do y'all remember what Miami looked like?
Yeah,
we might have to change subject. We go to Miami football, dog.
We gonna save that for one of the historical talks.
Sure.
Keep this shit in mind because we definitely gonna talk about this shit. I'm telling you that. Back in the day, with all that, the players don't get paid. Bullshit, they don't get paid.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Them Miami Hurricanes couldn't have been skiing as much as they was. They weren't making no money. What's wrong with y'all?
They did.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that movie with Shaq called Blue Chips, it's real.
It's real.
Better believe that.
That movie Blue Chips, it's real.
It's real.
So what your daddy want a tractor and a new house? All right, we got that.
Easy. Say less. Say less. We got you. You know what? Hold up. See, Y'all just fucked it up for me now. Y'all just ruined my mood. Because we talking about basketball now.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a Lakers fan, and we just hired a coach with no experience who's never won anything at the highest level of anything. He didn't win in college. He hasn't won in the pros. He hasn't been a champion anywhere. Man, he might have won a championship in high school. I don't know. But I know he didn't win one in college, and I know he didn't win one in the NBA. So you mean to tell me you taking a group of grown-ass professional men who 80% of the players on that team are better than he ever was?
Let him vent. Go ahead.
I've been
waiting on it. I've been waiting on it all day. Just go ahead and vent, dog. Just go ahead.
JJ Redick, now mind you, okay, let me qualify this before I say it. I am a Carolina fan. So for 4 years, I absolutely hated JJ Redick. Hated him.
For sure.
Because he played for Duke. Now, once he left Duke and went to the NBA, because he was a product of a college in North Carolina, I was like, let's go, JJ. So let's see that shooting stroke go off in the NBA. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, if you're talking about running your offense and having somebody slide out behind the 3-point line and leaving them open and you kick it out, let me have him. I'll take him. I'll take my chances with him. Absolutely. Every time. I'll take my dog. I said in a song, bet I pop you from a distance where JJ Redick can't hit. That I got respect for his range as a shooter. But some of the opinions that he has about sports, about basketball specifically, his lack of experience coaching anything, the fact that he doesn't know what it takes to win, because you ain't done it. How could you know? And you get ready to go coach a nigga with 4 rings, another nigga with a ring, a whole team of cats that's what they want. They want their own hardware. They're not going to get it with you calling the shots. How can they?
Because we know who the coach is. Who the coach?
The actual coach is your homeboy. That's the reason why you even got interviewed for the fucking job to start with. If you wasn't LeBron's boy, there's no way you even in consideration for that job.
Nope.
No way.
Nope.
No fucking way. As a matter of fact, there's an individual up there in Boston who's getting ready to get his hardware pretty soon, who got some hardware with the Houston Rockets too, who probably should have got the fucking job before you. So
I'm mad about that, yo. Sammy, he deserved that, yo. He deserved
hey man, y'all got room in New York, man? Y'all got
room
over there?
Come on.
I'm coming back.
Oh, no.
I'm coming back.
Oh, no.
We building in Madison Square.
No.
It's looking good, too.
Matumbo finger, no. Oh,
I'm coming back.
Okay, your Sam Cassell point, it's valid.
Yeah, man.
But I think the Sam Cassell point, though, points to a bigger issue. You know what that issue to me is?
What's that?
I think Sam Cassell is also part of the old guard, like a Mark Jackson. You know, Mark Jackson. I think that's a part of Sam Cassell, and he just doesn't. Maybe it's like an Eric Bieniemy. He doesn't interview well, type of thing. Maybe I don't know, but Sam Cassell's name was popping up in like what 2012, 2020. A few places popped up, then all of a sudden, it just disappeared. So to that, I'm like, shit. If I'm Sam Cassell, I'm like, man, fuck it, hell. If I stay in Boston and try to get a couple, I don't give a rat's ass. Hell, I got a couple of them. So.
Hardware.
Now to you, JJ Redick.
JJ Redick. Fuck JJ Redick.
JJ Redick, bro. Coach,
hey, bro. Hey, come on, y'all. Hey, look.
Shit,
y'all
man.
y'all got more dog in the race than I do because I ain't a Carolina Duke fan. I say fuck ACC. Sorry, excuse me. But anyway.
That's
Pat Ewing been sitting on the bench forever, man, waiting for his chance. He's got mad dudes that are trying to like do their thing, like they right.
But it's true because you had James Bodega, the old Charlotte head coach.
Mm-hmm.
His name was kind of in there. His name was in there too. I'll use the ESPN high risk, high reward analogy if I have to, but it didn't matter who they hired, bro. It really didn't. Unless you're getting Eric Spoelstra, unless you're getting probably Greg Popovich, possibly Tyronn Lue when he picks his own staff this round. It didn't matter who the fuck you got because just look at the roster. Fuck the coach for saying. Because JJ Redick's coaching staff is going to be stacked with a bunch of veteran coaches and experience.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have
It better
all
be.
that. Most you'd be a damn fool not to.
Yeah, I think
So it's gonna be stocked with that. But here's the key. Here's the thing, though. This comes on Rob Pelinka, Jenny Buss, and this comes on. If you really want to do this, bro, and I understand the man, his status in the league is high as fuck, but you're gonna have to build this team in a way that is sustainable in the next 1 or 2 and going forward. And honestly, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because fuck it, Lakers fans don't always want to say it.
I will. But go ahead.
Anthony Davis. Your talent dictates that, bruh, you should be or should have been fuck LeBron, even though LeBron said it should have been your team. Like, your talent and your consistency should be like, bruh, give me the goddamn ball.
Back to New Orleans.
Give me the goddamn ball and get the fuck out my way.
Give me B.I. back and take this motherfucker. Y'all can have it.
Because
at least B.I. play hard all the time. Shit.
No, and here's the funny thing is, AD played his most games in a while. He was great.
He put up good numbers this year. Yeah. He put up good numbers this year. Yeah. The
bubble championship, he got one. I don't give a fuck what you call this a championship. But it's just something with AD, dog. For whatever reason, it's like Tim Duncan didn't want to play the 5. He played the 4. Bruh, realistically, he ain't Tim Duncan, but you damn sure could be Tim Duncan 2.0. Who just was like.
In the current iteration of the NBA, how hard is it to actually play center compared to how hard it used to be to play center?
It's not, because all you got is Joel Embiid, Jokic, what's old boy in Sacramento?
That's why they
in Sacramento.
Yeah, that's why they
Sabonis.
Sabonis. Yeah, baby Sabonis. That's why they killed everybody, yo. That's why the real centers, the Shaq said it on TNT one night. He was like, I wish I was young enough to play in the league right now. He was like, yeah, you can go out there and shoot 3-pointers all you want to. He was like, I'd score 50 points. He was like, they would not be able to guard me with these rules. And then I don't know if it was Kenny or Charles, but they was like, you can't shoot free throws. He was like, these dudes is getting fouled and going, and they hitting 16 at the free throw line every night.
And they shooting threes at a clip that's higher than hell. So
here's the thing: if you give Shaq the ball in the post 15 times,
he's gonna
dunk it 15 times.
Yeah,
and even if he missed half the free throws, he still got 40 fucking points. So I'm just saying,
but it's gonna be an offensive. But it's gonna be an offensive foul with these 5 of those.
Oh yeah, some of them gonna end up being, because the way he did his thing back then, it was just the way they called it that it wasn't offensive fouls. But like, nowadays they definitely go
high elbows, all of that. Nah, dog, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Yeah,
you know how Shaq do.
But to your Lakers point, dog, your Lakers fans have always had unrealistic expectations. First and foremost, unrealistic expectations. You haven't won. You didn't win before LeBron. You were pissed off that LeBron got there because you thought, he's trying to replace Kobe, which whatever that shit was about. He gets you one.
I still don't want
okay.
Go ahead,
bro. Newsflash. You ain't the only Lakers fan I know who said, I want his ass about that motherfucker. You ain't the only one who said that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Fuck LeBron, man. Just roll with AD. Let's rebuild. Like, bro, you are not the first one. I'm like,
I think they should have let LeBron get his walking papers after we won in the bubble. Just go ahead and let him leave. He got what he came here to do. That's all he came here for. That's it.
And now we got the JJ Redick thing is like, all right, well, that's what it is. But see, here's the thing: you got the JJ Redick thing on one side, and you got Bronny James on the other side.
Fucking
meanwhile,
so mad right now.
Meanwhile, the second biggest news in the NBA was Alex Caruso goes to goddamn Oklahoma City for Josh Giddey.
Yes.
You see how that works?
Caruso, who we should have never let leave Los Angeles in the first place, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind y'all of that.
Caruso, man, yo.
Yeah. Caruso, that guy. Yeah.
He glue guy, man. You need him. You need them dudes, man.
Dog, do you realize at one point we had? Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, you had Lonzo Ball, you had Brandon
Ingram, we had Jesus Christ, man. Now, if you ask me if I'll take Alex Caruso over Austin Reeves, I might be torn for a minute. Because in my personal opinion, when Austin Reeves is at his absolute best, he's better than Caruso. But The
Defensively,
only problem is, exactly. I was about to say the problem is he don't play defense as good as Caruso, and once he got that money and they said you gonna be the third guy, it's almost like it was too much for him. And he was like, "Shit, I don't know what to do now."
Yeah,
do
right.
the same shit you was doing before. Like, what
are you doing, bro?
Like,
who?
What is wrong with you? But they want JJ Redick to coach that.
I believe
a motherfucker that ain't never coached. Man,
he ain't the coach,
dog.
He ain't the coach, man.
But see, hold up, though.
Be taking the clipboard. Nah, we ain't doing that play. We doing this play. That's
but see,
coach,
here's
man.
the thing. Hey, let me pose this to y'all though. When we say this, though, right?
Real shit.
Name me all the coaches that were players, right? The best ones were the ones didn't have the success. Like Magic, when he coached, didn't do because Magic didn't have the patience. Larry Bird might be the only one who took a team to the Eastern Conference Finals, if I'm not mistaken.
With the East Coast, yeah.
Bill Russell won one back in the day when he was player coach. So the lesser tier players tend to be the ones who can see the forest for the trees.
Yeah,
because they play with great players. Like it's always most of the time I would say point guards be the best coaches most of the time. Or guards be the best coaches.
I think so.
So you got to look at it in.
People like Pat
look
Riley.
at it. Look at Jason Kidd.
Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, Tyronn
Lue, Jason Kidd. Look at those. Jason Kidd, outside of Jason Kidd, we know Jason Kidd was a bad motherfucker, but like Tyronn Lue.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Pat Riley was a bad motherfucker in college, but
in college.
NBA,
NBA not so much, but still, a monster. Pat Riley was a monster.
It's the lesser tier coaches that didn't have the superstar success. Those tend to be the ones that you be like, oh, okay, let me see them get their fit.
What happened to Darvin Ham?
Oh well,
chosen one for a minute, man. He had to shine for a minute, man. I don't know what happened, Darvin. What happened, dog? LeBron happened.
He'll come back. Hey, but Darvin Ham, you know what? That was the best thing happened with Darvin Ham because he could do nothing but go up from there because Lakers had LeBron. So now it's where does he go from there that he can build from? And
did he get a job here?
Bro, look at Eric Spoelstra. Look at Eric Spoelstra.
Towel boy to legend.
Yeah, look at Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra
to legend.
LeBron and them wanted Pat Riley to come down. Pat Riley said, "No, that's my guy."
No,
and that's what we're gonna do. About it. And then as time has gone, people look at the Heat like, "Well, shit, who the ones get dethroned Boston in the East?" Well, shit, a healthy Heat done that already. So Eric Spoelstra's been a part of that. So it's just a matter of it's just time. Now, should JJ Redick have gotten maybe more than 4 years? Probably.
Yeah.
More of a ironclad kind of a 4 to 5 year window to see? Sure, because everybody's pretty much saying, well, LeBron got 2 years.
He should
maybe. Well, I don't think he probably should have either, but
he shouldn't have got the job.
But okay, what are your options at this point? Hurley turned you down.
This is my thing.
Did you want to wait for Monty Williams?
No, this is my thing. I'll take Monty Williams over JJ Redick because I know Monty Williams coached before. And at the very least, he's been a coach in a situation where he had to take control of the situation. He had to tell DeAndre Ayton, I'm sick of your shit, dog. Either you going to play or you going to sit the fuck down. Those are the only two options you got.
Yeah.
And I would love for LeBron James at this point in his career to have a coach and say, hey, dog, I'm the coach.
Yeah.
Stop with the fuck. Just get out there and play. I'm the coach. Let me do my job. You going to do that. And no, we're not drafting your bum-ass son.
No. Don't want it. We want the other. We want the other son.
Yeah, we want Rice. We don't want this
Rice. Yeah, we want the other one.
It's looking that way, but leave the kids alone now.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Leave the kids alone.
My bad.
Give him a chance now.
Rice looking good though. I can't wait to see the boy.
Yeah, because he the one with the growth spurt.
He got daddy size. Yeah,
he got daddy size. I'm like. But yeah, leave the kids alone. Let the kids get there. But
we'll let them do they do.
No doubt.
But see, bro, here's the thing though.
My bad.
Now you're asking this though. This is what you're really asking. Are the Lakers obviously they wasn't willing to sign up for this? Were you really willing to sign up for a Mark Jackson? Were you really willing to sign up for a Monty Williams? Like you wanted Bud, you wanted Budenholzer. Budenholzer said, "Fuck that shit. I'm on the Phoenix."
I don't think Mark Jackson works in Los
Angeles. Mark Jackson, man. I would really like to see Mark Jackson there, man.
I would too.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mark Jackson is good for. I don't think Los Angeles is good for Mark Jackson.
Nah. You
all
churched out trying to coach in LA? Nah.
Bruh. Here's the thing though. You have to understand this. What reason why you say that is the reason why Golden State basically ruined Mark Jackson's coaching career.
Very true.
See, Mark Jackson probably wasn't built for Golden State at the time, but the Mark Jackson you see now commentating and doing everything he's doing, can that Mark Jackson possibly evolve? That's the mark of a great coach or a great person or evolution in a man or a woman.
Yeah.
Can you see your early mistakes to understand that, how I did it before may not work. Let me temper it. I can still be me.
Yeah.
But I still got respect in the league enough to be like, hey, I'm coaching LeBron James. Bron, you going to be my buffer because I know what I want to say. And I'm still the coach. But you've been in the league 21 years. So that's the point. That's the thing that I'm asking is, when you say the Sam Cassell point, I'm just forwarded to all of this.
LA could have gone and got Kenny Smith, man, from TNT and got the same results, bro. They could have went and got the Jet. And
I'm cool with that.
They would have got the same results, bro. You know, you got a champion. He is a champion, a shooter. He goes to the board every single game and shows you, breaks down the game. He know the game. You could have went and got Kenny, man.
And
you got to understand.
He runs the Jet Academy all year, every year. So he participates in coaching all year
long.
Year. So like,
why did you go get JJ Redick? Like, why did there's so many people, man, that you could have picked up? Like,
I mean, that's the nature.
It's Bron Boy. It's Bron Boy.
I mean, it's the nature of the beast. I mean, it's the nature of the beast, dog. If you told me Phil Jackson would be Phil Jackson when Jordan had him.
True.
You know what? I'm gonna save my more intense Phil Jackson conversation for one of our historical conversations, but. We talked about it before, but I want to really lay it out. But
already know we went there. You already know.
How Zen master do you really have to be when you have Mike, Scotty, Kobe, Shaq, Big Shot Bob,
and then you went to New York and couldn't do it again.
To New York and you didn't have anybody like that on the roster.
Well, we can do this. We can do this real quick. This is quick for me. It's not even a hard conversation to have the debate. Phil Jackson has never built anything as much shit that they give Jerry Krause or Jerry Reinsdorf. That's the architect of it. How much shit you give Phil Jackson, but who the fuck was in there? Jerry West, Mr. Buzz. So he's never built a fucking thing in his life.
Dr. Bus did a great job putting together around. Jeannie, you should probably study some of what your father did.
So in that regard, Red Auerbach is sitting there and his Red Auerbach was always smoking a cigar like motherfucker. At least I built it and drafted these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
If Greg Popovich wanted to pop a cigar, like, you got more than me, motherfucker, but I damn sure built more than you did.
You feel me? Yeah, exactly.
I respect Pat Riley. I respect Pat Riley for that reason. You know, he got a iron fist on the Heat franchise. You know, they build it a particular way.
He didn't build the Lakers. He had Dr. Bus for that.
Yeah.
Did he?
But he learned from watching that and what they did with that, and that's exactly what the fuck he doing in Miami. That's exactly what they do.
His only problem was he went to New York. He had Jordan to deal with.
There it is.
His other problem was he went to Miami, and then he was like, "Oh, I got this now, so I can get it now." So that's the variation of it.
You know what? Before I ask this next question, I do want to say this. I want to send a sincere apology to all of you amazing, talented, out of this world NBA players from the 90s that just didn't get shit. Because Jordan and Hakeem was like, nah, we got it.
We shut y'all down.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, bro.
Shit happens, man. But yeah, it's that made me think about something, though. That made me think, because I think this is a dope ass question. And I think that I'm interested in hearing y'all answers because both of y'all see sports very differently. So I want to know. Phantom, you first. All-time starting five in the NBA.
I gotta go first. I posed the question. I still ain't figured it out.
Oh shit!
It's hard body.
Yeah, it's a hard ass fucking question.
All-time starting five. Yeah.
And while y'all thinking about that, I actually had a conversation with a gentleman online the other day who told me that he said very specifically that he had his five at each position, and I just want to tell you and I want to say this to you all very clearly. In the number 2 spot, it was not Michael Jordan. First fuck up. In the number 5 spot, it wasn't Kareem. It wasn't Mr. Russell. It wasn't Wilt Chamberlain. Like, dog, this 5 was crazy as fuck. So I was like, hold up, dog. Like, so the conversation was going and going and going, and then I finally asked the question that I needed an answer to, and I said, bro, how old are you? And he said, I'm 29. I said, that explains everything.
Yeah,
Never
I got
mind. You don't know shit. I got you. Okay.
I got you.
Let's put this in perspective. My all-time starting 5. Okay.
Anyway,
You know what? I'm not ready to go yet.
I want to see how far back you want to go. But see how far I'm going to go. I got a difference in mind. Because see, if I had to do
you
this
go
right
a little
now,
further back sometimes than I do. Like sometimes I'd be like, I don't be thinking. Sometimes I don't feel like the skill translation would be the same to this to modern basketball.
I keep it to modern, but I also have a caveat for I got a caveat for one dude.
Like Wilt?
And I got a caveat for Wilt. For some fucking reason, I got a caveat.
I think Wilt can play in any era of basketball. I think
Wilt can play
anytime.
I'm gonna
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Tall, bro, and ran a damn 4.40, man. The
You
man,
feel me?
I got a caveat for Wilt.
And they have no conscience. He ain't give a fuck.
Okay, that's ridiculous, dog.
And then here's what I run into my problem, because when I posed this question, I said this shit 3 days ago, and I was like, shit, how the hell am I gonna formulate this shit in my head? And as I was doing it, I was like, okay, I like defense first.
Facts.
And I know I like defense, and I know the part I didn't say was, am I playing in the era now? And I got to take them to eat. I got to be able to take my 5 in every era. Now, I can't give them the benefit of hindsight and say, oh, I'm going to take you back. I got to give you just your talents of what you are, and can it translate enough? Yes, LeBron will probably be in my 5. Just because his body type and passing and all that shit, it'll translate. It'll translate through errors without even giving him the benefit of hindsight. It's just if it's there, it's there.
Yeah, no doubt.
My heart pick is Tim Duncan. That's my
at the 4 or the 5.
He's my 4. He's not my 5.
4. Okay.
And
see, that was the other thing. This person whose list I saw, he had Duncan at the 5. And everybody was kind of like, well, I mean, yeah, he plays center, but we really think of him more as a power forward. You know what I'm saying?
No. He's my 4.
He's a 4, definitely.
He's
definitely
my 4. I'm not even putting him up to the 5. I'll get to the 5.
All right.
My point.
Okay. Hold up. Right now, you got Timmy at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron at the 3.
Yeah,
because you can put LeBron at the 3 and have a real point guard, but I mean,
yeah, I got LeBron.
Also put him at point guard. So I mean, totally.
No, he's not my point guard. He is not my point guard. Yeah, he's not my point guard. Oh, jeez. LeBron's my 3.
Now, see, I'm curious to see who your point guard is, because
I'm that's the part I'm fighting.
Keeping it a million, the shooting guard is the easiest one to answer.
Oh yeah, for
that's
sure.
The easiest one to answer. That's the easiest one to answer. But
I would put Jordan. I would put Jordan in my shooting guard.
Who better? He the best shooting guard to ever play basketball. What are we talking about right now?
I put Jordan in my shooting guard.
I was about to say, bro, what you doing?
That's
one. Kobe, the only other answer. Yeah.
I only pause because of. I only pause, and I don't give Kobe this much credit, but I only pause for Kobe for one reason. Kobe knew everything Jordan had. So it's like, but I take Jordan because I don't put Jordan is there. So people are like, damn, this nigga hesitate on Jordan. What the fuck wrong with him? But the reason why I say what I'm saying with Jordan is they complete everything. So that's why I take Jordan. Kobe's, what people don't realize with Kobe's dominance really didn't last that. It really did.
Kobe is, they say Kobe just like Jordan. I say Kobe's like 96% Jordan. The other 4% of whatever Jordan got, Kobe didn't get it. And you can't completely clone somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take parts of your game from him, but like the day he's who he is, and he acts the way he acts and carries himself the way he is because that's who he is. And you can't mimic that. Like you can mimic it to a point, but you can't copy it exactly because it's just not who you are. To a degree, it is your mama mentality and all that shit. But and I love
It comes from
you know me, dog. I love Kobe. I love Kobe. As a matter of fact, I got a whole album called Mamba Mentality that's coming out. So like, I love Kobe. I'm a Lakers fan all the way live, but I have to be honest with myself. If you draw a line in the sand, I'm easily standing on Mike's side every time.
Okay. 10 times all right, I got Mike, Timmy.
Tim.
Let's see, Mike, Timmy.
Okay, so right now you got Mike, Bron, Tim. That's 2, 3, 4.
Mike, Timmy, Bron. So my point guard and my center is the hardest one to figure out. Bruh.
That point guard is a tricky one on everything.
Bruh.
That point guard tricky as fuck.
because I got LeBron, I can get that out of him. It's almost like I don't want to even put Magic right
You're not going to take – I was about to say, that makes it hard to take Magic because LeBron is like Magic 2.0. Yeah.
So now I'm going like, who is my killer I need? I'm finna shock y'all. And this is just on the fly, y'all. I'm just doing this on the fly, so please don't judge me too well because I can rethink it later on. Man, I might take AI as my point, dog. I want to put Steph there.
I'm not even mad at that, yo. I ain't even mad at that.
I kind of want to put Steph there because I'm like, Steph can shoot the lights out. And I'm like, shit. I'm like,
you don't play no fucking defense, though.
No, hell yeah, I didn't need all either.
AI at least put the effort in on defense. Steph be like, hey man, look, we get ready to do some switching or something. I'm not guarding this motherfucker.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Not you. Get somebody else to do it.
You feel
me? Defensive point guard.
What? Say it. Oh, you about to fuck my head up. I already know. Go ahead. Do it. I already know. It's about to be so crazy. Well, maybe not crazy. He said defensive point guard. Defensive point guard.
Just think about that for a minute. Marinate on that one. Let me get to my 5. Marinate on that one. Let me get to my 5.
You know what? I think I might have a surprise at point guard too. But yeah, like normally Magic would be the answer because I think Magic's the best point guard to ever play basketball. But if I'm putting together my 5, I'm putting together a team to play together. Not necessarily like the people I pick for my 5 might not necessarily be the best player.
Mine don't either.
But you know what I'm saying? They are up there in the top 3 and they fit into the mold of what I'm trying to build of this team. So
no, I want to put Shaq there. I want to put Shaq there so bad.
I be wanting to, but so often I don't do it. I don't do it. And I have very valid reasons for not putting him there. And it's also very valid reasons why every time somebody tries to tell me Shaq's the best center, I'm like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He was the most dominant for a period of time.
Sure.
Easily. He was a force to be reckoned with for a period of time. But I'll say he was the best center when he was playing. Sure. But after Hakeem retired, he was the best center.
Yeah.
But
and that's the one I'm going to though.
Hakeem? I don't blame you.
I seen Hakeem cook Shaq. And I'm like, defensively, he's 3-time. He's been 2-time defensive player of the year.
He dream shook him out his fucking sneakers, dog.
I'm like, bro, I know I said
you crazy.
I was waiting to go last. I was like, y'all would have jogged my memory, but now I'm going first. So I'm like, shit, now I'm fucked. So I got Hakeem.
So you got Hakeem, Tim,
Bron,
Mike,
Jordan.
And
that point guard spot. That's the one I'm fucking.
Yeah, that point guard shit hard, yo. Because I always want to say Magic. But
I do too.
Now the here's the thing. If you did say
I'm gonna mess
Magic,
y'all up at the 3. I'm gonna mess y'all up at the 3. You just wait.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Oh shit.
Oh, I know you are because you're probably gonna name someone I'm thinking about. That's what I'm saying. My point guard, though. You know what? I'm gonna change this whole shit up right now. My point guard.
He get ready to do something crazy. I already feel it coming.
My point guard.
Because the only reason I hold back on Magic sometimes is because I know Magic was a questionable defender as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
He was a questionable defender as well. So I'm like, I fuck with him like far as distributing the ball, and he can score too. But like,
I got
on the other end of the court, he's a liability. Yeah, on the other end of the court, he's a liability. So like,
6'6", 6'7" with a handle, man. You gotta consider that, man. You just gotta consider that, man.
You
It's
got to.
well, what can you do with that, man? This dude is almost 7 foot tall, man. He handling the ball like Allen Iverson. Yo, come on,
Good
man.
God, yo.
Like Pistol Pete, man. Come on, now.
Magic,
You know what?
magic
I'm gonna
special, dog.
I ain't gonna hold this up no more. I'm gonna let y'all go. Just remember, I owe you a point guard. I'm
No
gonna let
doubt.
y'all go.
No doubt.
All right.
Go
No
ahead,
doubt.
because I don't want to hold
Ev,
up. Y'all go.
Ev, go right ahead, brother. Go right ahead.
I'm gonna do it a little different. See, I got like different. I always talk the eras, right?
No
So
doubt.
talking the eras, you got to pull out some players. So I'll start new school. Like new
Okay.
school, if you're thinking 10 to 15 years from now when somebody's having this conversation on the panel, who are they talking about? They will never have seen Magic Johnson, Bird. They only see grainy 80s videos of these players. They never saw them play, never
Right.
watched the playoffs, none of that. So if we go in new school, I'm going to do Joker at 5. I'm going to do Joel Embiid at 4. I'm going to do Luka at 3. I'm going to do Jason Tatum at 2 and Steph at 1. So that's my
That's
I know.
crazy.
My bad. I didn't know we were doing. I didn't know you were gonna split it that way. So now I got.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
gotta split it up. So if
Okay.
I split
that's
it up
crazy.
that way, that's the
That's
Monstars.
crazy.
To me, that's
Okay.
the new school Monstars. And I'm leaving off Antetokounmpo. I'm leaving off some good players. But if you kind of swap them around a little bit, you put Jokic at 5, you put Embiid at 4 because Jokic is better than Embiid. You've seen them play against each other, and the better center is definitely Jokic out of the two. And I love Joel Embiid.
And Embiid's more athletic, so having him at the 4 rather than the
at
5
the
makes more
4
sense.
would be,
Absolutely.
he can
Makes
pass,
sense.
he can shoot, he can dream shake, he can do all of it. So
Yeah.
I choose him. Luka, of course, you a matchup problem. Luka's just a matchup problem at the 3.
Get my notepad. You got me get my notepad down now.
Okay.
You changed it up on me, so now I'm gonna write it down.
Jason
No doubt.
Tatum, that dude, he's a champion now. Give it to Jason Tatum. He gonna get you a bucket. He got the size on the court. So and then you got Steph. I mean, you got the greatest shooter that we've ever seen. And
he's just did some Magic Johnson shit in the playoffs because he played center some of that time for Boston.
Right. So if I'm looking at the other 4, and then I got Steph, who's a defensive liability. We know he's a defensive liability. If I got Jokic, Embiid, Luka, and Tatum on the floor, Luka's a liability also, but I got 3 dogs.
Tatum and Embiid are definitely dogs. And Joker, he can defend your center. I mean, he's not going to shut him down, but he'll make it life hard for him.
Yeah, 3 blocks. He's going to get. He registers 2.5 blocks every game.
No
3
doubt.
blocks every game. So that's my new school roster. Now, if I'm going old school roster, who would I have in my 5? If I had to roll with some old cats, I'm with y'all. I'm probably going to choose Hakeem Olajuwon over, and Wilt's like a dark horse GOAT, because none of us really got to see Wilt dominate.
Right.
We didn't get to see it. We see the highlights and everything, but it's like people gonna be looking at Mike 20 years from now. They won't look at Mike the same way we look at Mike. But I saw Hakeem Olajuwon play ball, and he was miles better than everybody else on the court, even Shaq. He was just better than everybody. Yes. So give me Hakeem Olajuwon at the 5. At the 4, I love Tim Duncan at the 4, but give me KG. So I'm gonna put
he
KG,
thinks just like me.
I'm gonna put KG at the 4. I gotta have somebody with that crazy, stupid beast heart on the floor, and that's gonna be KG for me. Now at 3, I'm gonna take Larry Bird. Give me prime Larry Bird. Give me prime Larry Bird, who is basically Luka Doncic. He's Luka.
Just
slow of pace. It's the pace that he play with, the vision that he play with, and he can double shoot the lights out. So give me Bird.
And he gonna piss off whoever trying to guard him by talking all that shit he be talking.
Yeah, he's gonna chatter on him all game. Give me Kobe, and then at point guard, give me I took Allen Iverson. Now on my team, who I would pick all time to just go across all ages, it was different. On that team, I took Wilt, Tim Duncan at the 4, LeBron James at the 3, Michael Jordan at the 2, and Magic Johnson at the 1. So my all-time across all eras team would be Wilt, Timmy, Bron, Mike, and Magic on the same team. And if you put that team against Jokic, Embiid, Luka, Tatum, and Steph, they gonna win. To me, across all ages, Wilt, Timmy, Bron, Mike, and Magic they gonna serve you.
Well, shit, man. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little tricky because the way I built my team was not necessarily based on who's the best. Like again, it was kind of based on if I put this team on the court, how are they going to play together? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think that this team will play absolutely like lights out together. So at my 5, I got Hakeem Olajuwon. At the 4, I got Kevin Garnett. At the 3, I got LeBron James. At the 2, I got Michael Jordan. And at point, I got Jason Kidd. I got Jason Kidd. Yeah.
Oh,
I got Jason Kidd.
I'm not mad at it.
Now, there's a reason.
I ain't mad at it.
Now, this is the thing for me. Now, normally, when I put together an all-time starting 5, Magic Johnson is my point guard. Here's the thing, though. Jason Kidd's fast. Jason Kidd's smart. Jason Kidd can pass like nobody's business. And Jason Kidd has proven, hey, I can get 20 assists in a game and never shoot the ball and be just fine. I don't care.
Easy.
I don't have to score.
Yeah,
if they can score, I'm going to pass them the ball and let them do it. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like, and this is no slight to Tim Duncan, because trust me, when people say to them, Tim Duncan is the best power forward ever, I don't argue with them. Cool. I can't argue with that. You have every reason to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Well, I personally have KG ranked above him, but I got KG ranked over him just because of what I like in basketball players. You know what I'm saying? And all of that shit is gonna be subjective anyway, because realistically,
the shit talking,
just the energy of how he played, yeah. Because Tim is just kind of like Tim is just like, okay, I'm out here, and people did say Tim low key talk shit to you,
but
low
what
key,
but what did KG tell you?
I understand all that. I'm talking about what I like. I don't give a fuck what KG said. I'm talking about what I like. I like the way KG played because he played the way I used to play. If I get loose on you, I would be like, nigga, what? What we gonna do? Somebody sit this fool down. I think he tied his shoestrings together. That KG play like I used to play. You know what I'm saying? So
He's a baby.
Now, mind you, I took Hakeem instead of Shaq purely from an athletic standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have easily plugged Shaq into that team and it still would have made sense.
Yeah.
But for the athletic part of it, so this team, I want to run the floor because I love fast-paced offense. Point guard can see the whole court, pass to anybody. My shooting guard, nobody can stop him. My small forward, unless he on some bullshit, nobody can stop him. My power forward, unless he just having a bad game, nobody can stop him. And the center, the only other person I was going to pick already showed nobody can stop him. So I think we got a pretty good 5 to run with right there. I think we got a pretty good 5 to run with.
You got good 5. You got good 5. I'm just waiting to see who Phantom got on that 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what his point guard going to be. Yeah.
Who's point guard? That's what I want to know. He got a nice team put together, but who is running the rock? Okay, that's what we need to know.
My actual dark horse second center was actually going to be David Robinson because I think he's highly underrated. I think he's highly underrated. Yeah.
Admiral's the business. He the business.
Oh man, Phantom, what's up with it, man?
All right. So now I had the time to think about that 1. So my 1. Jerry West.
Oh,
I ain't mad.
Damn, that's a good one.
I ain't mad at the logo.
Damn,
I had to look it up.
I ain't mad with the logo. I ain't mad at the logo.
I was sitting here. I had to go look. I was like, let me fucking. I didn't come. Look, I'm reserved my right to change, but I was like, Jerry West is a goddamn. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give Jerry West.
That's the logo, dog. It was hard for me to take Allen Iverson over Isaiah Thomas, Olajuwon, Garnett, Kobe, and Isaiah Thomas.
When I said defensive point guard,
Zeke came to mind. Zeke came to mind.
Zeke was the first one came. I'm like,
Zeke came to mind.
I want Zeke, man. I gotta figure out what to put Zeke on here, man, because I know Zeke is
Little
an
man,
asshole.
little man buckets. Little man buckets.
He an asshole, and I love Zeke that shit.
Yup,
Now,
little man buckets, yo. A walking
I ain't
bucket.
I ain't gonna let you slide on this new era shit. You do that new era shit now. They're like, oh, who's doing here? I'm like, hold on, let me.
Who you going against? My new era 5. Jokic, Embiid,
So you got
Luka, Tatum, and Steph.
I'm going Wemby.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take JT. I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
Oof.
I'm gonna take Luka.
Who the point?
Oh, Luka's my point.
Oh, you running the big man at the point. Okay.
Luka's my point. I got JT. I'm moving JT to my 2.
At the 2.
I'm moving Ant to my 3.
Oh, you playing Embiid forward. Okay.
Embiid's playing my 5 and Wemby's playing my 4.
Oh, you got Wemby playing in the 4 spot.
He's way more athletic too, so I feel that he has a massive advantage at athleticism.
That's my new era.
Most people. Yeah.
So
now I had an honorable mention. My honorable mention was, and nobody has said his name at this point in time.
I'm before you say it, what position he play?
I don't know.
Because I was getting ready to give y'all my new era team too. But go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah, who's the honorable mention?
SGA.
That's exactly what I knew he was talking about.
Who got robbed for MVP this year? Who got robbed?
Yes, he did.
He got robbed.
SGA. The only reason why I was gonna take Luka off, but I was like, I need a good point. But I was like, SGA gonna be mine because Ant's my spark plug. Wemby's my spark plug. JT gonna be my mellow. MB gonna do what he gonna do, and Luka I need a point. But I was like, I need to put SGA because SGA could just be literally the silent assassin who's go kill you and just like, all right, we'll go, no problem.
And check this out. Before you say your new age 5, ain't it crazy how Ja Morant killed his career?
It ain't dead yet.
Crazy how that man killed his career early.
It ain't dead yet, bro.
He early at this juncture though. At this juncture, he's never going to be what he should have been.
So far up that Anthony Edwards never should have been able to be mentioned right now. Ja Morant should be the face of the league. He should be it. He should be on every commercial. His shoes should be doing much better. His shoes ain't even selling like that, and I'm a sneakerhead. So that hurt him so bad, yo.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You a sneakerhead?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, big time.
You might want to hook your boy. I was saying about a new pair of sneakers in like 10 years. So.
I got you, man. You just let me know when these releases come through. Something you see that you like, man. I got you.
Yo,
if Mike won a championship in it, I got it in all 3 colors. I promise you.
Oh shit! Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
I wear 13. So
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. My new era team is dedicated to the same principle as my other team, and that's running the floor and getting busy, and being in people's face the whole 9 yards. So I got Embiid at center, but there's a reason for that though, because again, I like athletic players, and that's nothing against Joker. If I wanted to play slow down ball, I put Joker in the game. But if I'm running the floor like I want to, he ain't gonna be able to keep that pace up. So I got Embiid at the 5. I got Giannis at the 4. I got Ant-Man at the 3. I got SGA at the 2. Y'all get ready to look. Just know I'm not holding this past season against them at all.
Okay.
I got Dame at the point.
Oh man, I forget about that.
I got Dame at the point.
Yeah, I forget about that.
I got Dame Dollar at the point. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I forget about Dame.
Because I think that it was an apparition what happened this year. I don't think it happens again. And I think that him and Giannis need to go somewhere this summer and get on the same page and be like, dog, listen, what we trying to do?
It was more personal, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just more personal. Whatever Dame was going through, because they put them.
He was getting divorced and all kind of shit. Yeah,
and he ain't missing his kids, and Dame wanted to be in Miami. That was just more personal, dog. It's just. I mean, people don't.
And a massive fuck you to the Portland Trailblazers for trading him to the Milwaukee Bucks, knowing where the fuck he wanted to go. That was dirty as fuck, yo.
You owed him that, yo.
A massive fuck you to y'all.
Yeah,
and that bum ass nigga that y'all drafted, who turned out to be a pure uncut bum. He's terrible. Terrible.
You talking about Scoot Henderson?
Scoot, yeah, he's trash, B.
That was the replacement, man, and he ain't it.
Can we give man a year, y'all? Please?
No,
He had a year.
no.
He had
Can
a
we
year.
stop?
He had a year. Didn't do shit with it.
Can we stop, y'all?
You already unexpected to win. You should at least be scoring 30 a night, bro. 25. Can you give me 20? You ain't got nobody else on your team to shoot the ball, score the ball, nothing. You should be scoring at least 25 a night.
Shit, give me 10.
Give me 10, 15.
What did he average? Okay, well, let me see what Scoot averaged. Because y'all shitting on Scoot. And I like Scoot, but I didn't want it. I mean, I like Scoot. Let me see.
Did you want him? I mean, did you feel that was an adequate replacement for Dame Dollar?
I mean, the way it was
got me a vet, man.
The way it was sounding was like, yeah, I guess, but
it could work.
He averaged 14, 3, 1.1.
He almost got you 15.
5.4 assists. He shot 38.5 field goal assists. Shit.
So you get 15 and 5.
I don't know. I mean, the brother in Charlotte made the All NBA. What's the brother in Charlotte they drafted? So.
Oh, you talking about the kid from Arkansas?
Yeah, I ain't gonna shit on Scoot yet. It's just, man, all right.
I think he came into a difficult situation, man. He just came into a difficult situation, bro.
That's all that is. I ain't gonna shit on Scoot just yet. I mean, you in a draft with Victor Wembanyama. I'm like, shit, everything's revolved around him.
Yeah.
And then
everything in Portland revolved around Dame. So they brought your bum ass in it.
And then everything else, and then Scoot Henderson had his pub, and then the two twin boys out of Alabama, was it?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The two twins out of Alabama, I believe, they were doing their thing. So it's just Scoot I ain't gonna shit on the man just yet. Just let me see what he looks like.
You gonna let him cook for another year or two? Man,
I got to, man, just because NBA ain't NFL, bro.
That's true.
He wasn't too much dominant coming out of college, but his name was. And Scoot Henderson had the Anthony Edwards kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
But shit, I don't know what he is, bro. It's just he's gonna understand what it feels like to be. Here you go, man.
And he playing a market where we don't see him. Like he playing.
I do.
Portland, he playing the market. Well, you do. You do.
That's how I know he trash.
Yeah, we don't get to see him, play. So it's just kind of difficult. He just inherited a difficult situation. I mean, when you trying to fill a franchise player's shoes like that, man, it's always gonna be difficult, man. You coming in at the Dame time.
Oh yeah.
You
talking about being behind. You coming in and trying to replace the person who may have one of the top 3 most iconic playoff walk-off game-winning shots ever.
Then pointed at the watch. Then gave you the watch.
Feel me? Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So I'm like, yo. So I got one more question for y'all. Then we can wrap this up for the night, man. I got one more question for y'all. I want to switch gears real quick because I know we do a lot of we done a lot of NBA and NFL shit. But I gotta ask y'all this. Heavyweight boxers. We was talking about the decline of boxing the other day at work. And the decline in people watching, decline in the interest. UFC took some of the thunder away from boxing because boxing, they got kind of stale and the UFC was exciting. I think there are some reasonably dope boxers right now. They just got to find a way to bring the attention back to the sport. But heavyweights are always where I kind of judge the sport at. Everybody else is cool, but like heavyweights, to me, they hit the hardest. They'll fuck you up. So like, who, in your opinion, is the best heavyweight of all time and why?
I'll go on this one. Heavyweight wise. All right, when I say all time, we gotta put the caveat in there that we're talking about socially also. So if I go the totality of the person, the whole person, I'm gonna give it to Muhammad Ali.
I feel that.
Tall, fast, take a lick. A strategist in there. Social impact is there. Took it, got stripped, came back, got it back. Fought some of the hardest boxing matches for the longest amount of rounds that we've seen. He paid the price for it in his health, in his older age. He paid the price for it. So that's why I give it to the champ, man. He's the forever champ for me.
No doubt. I'm with that. What you think, fam?
All time?
Yeah.
Ali is the. Well, damn, I'm going to become a hypocrite then.
Uh-oh.
Just because I made that.
You got Mike?
Just because I made that argument about the LeBron and concessions and everything speech, I made that last week. And you went totality on me. I'm like, shit.
Yep, totality. I gotta put everything in there.
He did what I did.
Yeah. Yep.
Since you said Ali and said everything you said, I'm gonna have to put Mike.
I'm going with Mike. I thought the other person might be Mike.
The only reason why I say Mike is you went to Ali and I've said Ali enough. So yes, I'm probably gonna turn into a hypocrite. So I'll just have to take that. But I take it in a different way. With Mike, I take it in a totally different. Being the youngest heavyweight champion ever. Being like the most feared heavyweight you've ever seen. Like everybody thought they could beat Ali. Joe Frazier, George Foreman.
Oh yeah.
Thought they could beat Ali.
Sonny Liston. They all thought
Liston. Everybody thought they could beat Ali. People thought they could.
Sonny Liston fight right now. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's okay.
Let's not go there. That's a whole.
We're not gonna talk about it right now. It's okay.
That's a whole nother set of problems.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that another time though. Historical.
But heavyweight, though, like Ali is unmatched. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm literally finna turn to a hypocrite almost, but not really because Ali's mystique wasn't appreciated or felt after he couldn't talk.
I feel that. Yeah.
And we already know the part about Ali from Cassius Clay because I already said that before. I was like, the underlying thoughts of that is Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X. But I wish we would have said boxer, not heavyweight, because I was like, that's a different conversation. You say heavyweight, I'm like, you ain't got
I mean, I like the other dudes too, but to me, when I think boxing, heavyweight's the first one to come to mind for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I move on to other people. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, but damn, Sugar Ray Leonard, and blah, blah, blah. So,
no, because see, here's the thing: if we do heavyweights, we're actually putting ourselves in a box. You're saying boxers, then we can go up or down weight classes.
Well, we'll get to that. Just for tonight, I only wanted to talk about heavyweights because that was specifically because what we was talking about in the conversation I was having with the homie that made me think about this was how every other weight class is actually more entertaining than the heavyweights right now. And I was like, damn, it was a point where heavyweights was really where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
they're the marquee, bro. They're the marquee now. You know why they're still the marquee now? Because you wanted to see Deontay versus Fury. You wanted to see Wilder versus Fury. You wanted to see what's my boy, the British whose name I keep missing.
Deontay, you go sit the fuck.
Talk about your boy. Damn, I can see it. I can see his face. I can't call his name. You talk about
Anthony Joshua. Yeah, Anthony Joshua. You wanted to see Joshua, Fury, and Wilder. Heavyweights has always moved the needle for the most part because they're bigger, stronger, faster, and more knockouts. The problem with that has always been you had the Sugar Ray Leonards, you had the Floyd Mayweathers, you had the Lennox Lewis's, by the way, Lennox Lewis.
By the way, you got the Lennox Executioner, Hopkins. You got mad people to choose from.
Lennox Lewis needs some respect on his name, by the way.
Of course he do.
For sure. Lennox Lewis way better people give him credit.
But you get Roy Jones, you get Mayweather, you get all that. So it's always De La Hoya. You get
Roy Jones, who should have never become a heavyweight. The fuck was you thinking?
He should have gone up there.
The fuck was you thinking?
Actually, wait. He shouldn't have went heavyweight when he did it. But you got to remember, in the history of when he did it, he actually moved up weight class, moved down, and went back up, and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
he did beat Ruiz for a heavyweight title belt. You do realize
it's a key to it's a key to every lock though, and Antonio Tarver had the key for his lock. That's all. It's somebody built for every boxer, and Antonio Tarver didn't have a key for his lock. He just did too much. He was just doing too much and trying to move up weight class, move down, and try to do too much. Think so? And he did it. And he did it at an age where it was like, oh, Roy,
You were doing too much, bro.
Yeah.
If you caught Roy Jones at that time, well, Roy Jones. Here's the thing, though. Roy Jones, his era is also diluted because people say, "Who did Roy Jones fight? What's Roy Jones' super fight?"
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Was he so dominant in the era? Was like, who did he fight?
I think Roy Jones was in the era where nobody wanted to fight him. He was too dominant. You didn't want to put him on your card.
Yeah, nah.
No, for
he
what?
had too much. His hands were too fast. His hands were too fast, and he didn't have any. Like the thing about Roy Jones, and I also, just to get to the answer for the question, I also have Mike Tyson at number one, but I have Mike Tyson at number one for a different set of reasons. I love Muhammad Ali. Don't get me wrong. I do. I absolutely love him. I love what he stood for. I love how he was a technician in the ring. He's so many things that Mike Tyson isn't. Mm-hmm. But by the same token, Mike Tyson is a whole lot of things that he isn't too.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Mike Tyson in this way for the same reason I fuck with KG over Tim Duncan. It's the same thing for me. Like Mike Tyson remind me of myself. Remind me of the niggas that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see Mike fight, it's like my hood fight. When I see Muhammad Ali fighting, it's like my big brother or my uncle or somebody that I revere to a certain point. Like, hey, word. But Mike I felt like he was fighting for me. You know what I'm saying? So when he come in the ring, stone face, hey dog, we ain't got to smile. I ain't got to. You feel me? You got Redman playing. Like I'm a hip hop head. Like how am I not gonna be? You know what I'm saying? So like it was. Mike Tyson was hip hop's boxer.
No frills, no glitter, no suede
pants, a hole in the towel,
Nike shorts and a towel.
Yeah, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So like, and if I ever, I asked myself one time if there was one person in this world that I never in life want to ever throw a punch that's aimed towards my face, it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali punched me, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna get up. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's gonna be a difference too. When Mike hit you, you gonna know that he about to hit you, and he gonna lay you out. When Muhammad Ali swing at you, you ain't even gonna see it coming.
You ain't gonna know what's happening.
It's a big man. It's that fast. You ain't even gonna see. You gonna be wondering where'd it come from? Who hit me?
I heard a story that let me know that I never want Mike Tyson to touch me in any way. They said that he got in a disagreement in a parking garage in Baltimore, and open hand slapped a man and broke his jaw with an open-handed slap. I said, "What? That don't even make sense. That's crazy."
I asked Butcher Green.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Green just got, bro. That's the only time Steve Harvey ever made me laugh.
Had his eye talk.
Hey, L, you got two quick ones on you?
Who that?
Y'all got two quick ones on y'all?
What you got?
All right, I got two quick ones for you. Make them quick. You go on UFC and wrestling, just real quick. Will McGregor ever fight again?
Good question.
Because he pulled out. And Ev, I got one for you from a wrestling head. Wyatt 6. I don't know if you caught on to it. Wyatt 6. And how Solo Sikoa just added Jonathan Fatu to the bloodline tonight. So it's 5 of them.
Yo, that was crazy right there, man. Where they going with that?
It's going to be a bloodline civil war.
You think so?
Yeah, because they added Jonathan Fatu.
Yeah, you see how they putting it together.
Yeah, he said tonight that Roman's not coming back.
Yeah, that was disappointing. So they had to go a different way with the story. A Bloodline War is gonna be dope. That's gonna be something to see.
And then the other one was the CM Punk in Ireland, in Glasgow, Scotland, tossing Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, that messed me up for a minute because I'm a CM fan, so I think it looks like they're taking the whole thing another direction, man. And I'm kind of spoiled on late 90s and 2000s wrestling. So
it's going in a good direction.
Yeah. It's just new age.
You know what, man? I'm about to bite the bullet and watch some of this shit so I can get into the conversation when y'all start.
You're gonna have to because you ain't watch UFC, and I'm going UFC, and I'm like, y'all ain't watching.
Oh yeah, I fuck with UFC. Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, I'll be watching.
So
I will be dialed all the way in. Yes, indeed.
I don't know what time it is tomorrow on your side, but Robert Whitaker, they fight tomorrow in Saudi.
Bob fight,
Exactly.
yeah. I like Whitaker, yo.
They fighting tomorrow, and Perez fighting Yuri Prohaska in the new one. Yuri Prohaska and him fighting.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one too. What time they come on, Phantom?
East Coast on our side. Our side
yeah,
is
on our side.
3 o'clock.
3 p.m.
It's on it's on ABC.
So it'll be like noon over here. Yeah. So it'll be noon over. So I'm gonna miss the early cards because I got something I gotta do in the morning. But I'll be home by like 1 o'clock, so I'll be able to catch everything after that. To answer the question, I think McGregor. I think he should retire. Honestly,
me too.
I think I don't think he should retire because of any. It ain't that I don't feel like he could get in the ring and compete with somebody because I like he knows what he's doing. So and plus with age comes wisdom, and like the thing that most people don't take into account when they say an older athlete should retire is you don't recognize that this person's playing the game different than they used to play it. Like they playing it smart now because they know they don't have the physical ability they used to have. So now I have to be smarter about how I do things. And the last couple times I actually saw him do anything, I noticed him moving different because he knows the things that used to get me over physically, I can't do them anymore. So like I can do them, but they're not as impactful as they were at one point. So now I have to use my brain. But at this point, the broken toe right now, keeping him out of fighting this weekend. Okay, the injuries are starting to pile up. Yeah. And at a point, your body's not going to come back the way it was before. You know what I'm saying? So like,
no.
Maybe
the Michael Chandler fight was supposed to happen like 3 months ago because you do Ultimate Fighter. You ultimately go into that anyways. That's one part of it. Now that the Michael Chandler fight is kind of off or whatever, whoever they're trying to put Conor McGregor with, because some people that were trying to put him with Islam Makhachev, and I'm like, that is a fucking death sentence. Do not put him with Islam Makhachev with Khabib as his coach. That is not going to end well. Don't do it. If you do Makhachev, Khamzat Chimaev, no. Poirier don't care. Poirier don't care about him. Gaethje don't care about him. Chandler wants to fight, but it's the point in time where it's like you got to find something.
I mean, and Michael Chandler is that's about as even of a fight as he's gonna find right now. You know, as far as comparison to size and everything, that's the closest you're gonna find to somebody that you match up with. And when you look at this motherfucker, there's no intimidation on either side. It's like they similar height, similar weight, similar reach, everything.
Yeah. Michael Chandler. From a wrestler, I'm gonna give you a wrestler's perspective. I'm a white belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu type of dude. If he can't knock Michael Chandler's ass out, he is short than shit.
Oh yeah, now that was the other thing though. I was gonna say he's gonna have to knock him out because if you don't knock him out, if he get a hold of your ass, it's over.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, he grab you, it's a wrap.
I'm sorry.
If he get a hold of your ass, it's over.
I'm sorry, Tony Ferguson. I love Tony Ferguson, bro. El Kukui.
Oh, shoot.
Love El Kukui. He put El Kukui to sleep. I'm like, God damn.
Yep.
So there's that.
Bruh. Yeah. And you know, the wild thing to me is because there's like I think it's like either 3 or 4 of the fights tomorrow got canceled. So like I don't know.
No, everything's already
refilled the card.
They refilled it. Okay.
Everything's already replaced.
Yeah,
it's a Saudi fight, so everything's already replaced. Like I say, it's on East Coast. It's like 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock on East Coast. So y'all are probably about noon.
Yeah.
Oh, they fight in Saudi Arabia, so that's why it's 3 for us because it's probably 9.
It's actually
10.
It's actually on It's actually on ABC.
ABC tomorrow. Okay,
it's ABC. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm more interested and more actually concerned with Macy and Rose than anybody else. To be honest with you, I love to see the girls get busy, man. I love to see the women get busy.
Macy? Did you see the one on Thursday?
No, because I was out doing shit, but nah, I missed it.
I ain't catch it either.
I was so sad too. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the replay once we get done. I'm about to fire up the fire stick and watch the replay. It ain't no
I'm gonna give you one more. Did I say wide 6?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about it?
I reserve commentary on that right now. I need to I need to see how that unfolds. I need to see what's happening.
Now that's his brother now.
I know. So I'm trying to see. I told you the new storylines and the new angles before you knew where it was going. Like you could kind of.
I already knew it was coming. They already knew they were gonna do it. But hey, Seb, look here, bro. You need to get your ass up. You need to get your ass on gear, bro, because we going here. You say downtime of the year? Nope. We got wrestling, we got UFC, we got boxing.
Oh, I mean, I'm good with UFC and boxing. I stopped fucking with wrestling, man, because I was like, you know what? There's just no way that a human body can take that kind of punishment and not be fucked up. I mean, I play football, dog, so I know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, there's no fucking way, bro. I play football and I'm a fucking black belt at shoulder count. I've been hit every fucking way you can be hit by a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nah, dog, that shit hurts. You ain't just gonna get up and walk that off.
Bro, you talking to an old wrestler, bro. You can't.
Oh, I know.
You talking to an old state rep.
I got one for you before we get out of here, man. We have got to send the RP out and appreciate the career of Willie Mays. So, I'm a baseball dude. I grew up on Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Willie Stargell, Roberto Clemente, all the people, like I said, cultural impact. Impact, so when you look at cultural impact and you look at some of these men and how they endured the ages to be able to play these sports, and we still talking about them today. The reason that we're on this podcast today, sitting here talking, we wouldn't be doing this talking about all these great black athletes, for an hour and a half if it wasn't for some of these ancestors, So, I definitely want to, for everybody out there paying attention to sports, we got the opportunity to watch these people and see this greatness and see these new players come in because of these older players that you never saw play if you didn't like these particular sports. I'm fortunate to have family members that took me to Braves games, to see Hank play, to see, stuff happen when I was a youngster. So I got a love for it, and the man lived for 93 years. So, R.I.P. to Willie, good life. Thank you for everything, boss. We appreciate that. Set a legacy for us for sure, man.
Yes.
Willie, Jay West, Willie.
Yeah, we lost some, man.
Hell, Donald Sutherland died too. Behind him,
man.
Yep.
Donald Sutherland died too.
I'm glad you said that about Willie though. I also want to give a shout out to Josh Gibson right now. I've seen some incredible hitters in my life. I have, and actually, the fact that I'm still alive right now and I am who I am, I'm kind of glad I wasn't alive to see Josh Gibson play. But I've talked to people who watched Josh Gibson play, and they watched Josh Gibson play. They watched Babe Ruth play. They watched Mickey Mantle play. They watched all because they love baseball.
Yeah.
And they said, dog, listen to me. Jackie Robinson got picked for a couple of reasons, and neither one of them was because he was the best.
Nope.
Josh Gibson was the best. He just wasn't ready for that opportunity because Jackie Robinson was from a place that was very diverse. So he knew there was a way he worked his way to integrate into the game.
Yeah.
Josh Gibson was from the South, from a black-ass city,
slums,
and he wasn't getting ready to deal with
Nope.
You call him the N-word and all that shit they was doing to Jackie Robinson, Josh Gibson was going to take that bat and treat your head like the baseball.
He was going to get the beats.
But Josh Gibson they said unquestionably, Josh Gibson was absolutely positively the most remarkable hitter of a baseball they have ever seen, with no steroids, mind you. Let me put that in the air too, with no steroids, mind you. And unlike some people, I take marks away from y'all niggas that was on the steroids. I do. Yeah. I take marks away from you in a big way. The same way I take marks away from rappers that got ghostwriters. Same shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me pause you, brother. Let me pause you. No. Go if you can find them.
Mm-hmm.
HBO at the time, HBO in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
When they were doing like the Cherokee Kid and like Negro League baseball players.
That. Yeah, I remember that.
Go watch them shows.
Yes.
Go watch that
I remember
stuff.
That.
Dog.
Yeah.
They were doing that then. It just hadn't caught on then. And they were talking about Satchel Paige
They said Satchel Paige was the best pitcher that you never
Go watch that stuff. It was in an HBO and HBO Sport, not HBO Sport, but HBO like documentary, HBO movies, like
oh yes.
Lawrence Fishburne did one.
Oh yeah. It's one called Field of Dreams Deferred is the name of it.
Yep.
One of them is that. Yeah. Always out. Okay, the Lawrence Fishburne one is always outnumbered, always outgunned. That's the Lawrence Fishburne.
I need to go see that.
Yeah.
But go watch the ones when they were doing like the Cherokee Kid and the one with Satchel Paige, bro. A lot of that shit didn't catch on in the 90s, but if you go back and watch it now, it's relevant to now.
Bro.
Piggybacking on 7, man, they for Josh Gibson. If you remember the ESPN 30 for 30 on Bo knows, there's a piece of that where back in college, in Bo's college days, there's an old scout that is speaking on the 30 for 30. And he says that he got a call from somebody to come watch Bo Jackson take batting practice. And he said that without seeing who was hitting the ball, he said the noise that a wooden bat makes when it strikes a ball in the sweet spot and you know it's about 450, 500-foot home run. He said that he had only seen and heard that one time before he saw Bo Jackson take batting practice, and he said it was Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson, yes, indeed.
The sound of it. He said, you know that he's going to hit it a ton by the sound, and he said before he even saw Bo Jackson, he heard it come off the bat, and he was like, oh, yeah. He was like, I ain't heard that since Josh Gibson, so Josh was the man, yo.
And in closing, as a Raiders fan, I just want to say this one thing, and then we're going to get out of here. But I already got a list formulated in my head for the next episode. We can start talking in the chat about that. But I just got to say this. Had he decided to say, you know what, Kansas City Royals, I'm good. I'm going to focus on playing football. And if that hip injury never happens, we might be having a different conversation about best running back in the history of the NFL. Just saying. We might be having a different conversation about that. Because he's big, fast. We never even got a chance to see how far it could go. You know what I'm saying?
Bo Jackson
we never really got a chance to see.
No cuts, no jukes. It was
give
the ball and touchdown.
I'm going. I'm going to run over him, and I'm going to run past the rest of them.
Right. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, I told somebody, I said, you want to talk about being spoiled? At a point, we had Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen on the team at the same time.
Same backfield.
In the same backfield, dog. You want to talk about being spoiled?
With Willie Goff over there. With Willie Goff over there.
And Tim Brown on that side.
And Tim Brown over there. On the same football team. That's crazy.
And one day we're going to have that conversation about how Tim Brown might be one of the most overlooked wide receivers in the history of football.
For
but
sure.
we're going to have that conversation. We're going to have one. Oh, bro, no, he is. When motherfuckers start having the conversation about top wide receivers, I never hear his name till I bring it up. I never hear his name till I say it. And then they're like, oh, shit, yeah, I forgot about him. And I'm like, yeah, I know you did. That's why I said his name. That's exactly why I said his name. Because I know you forgot about him. Because he's easy to forget. Because he's not loud. Yeah. He don't do a bunch of showboating and flashing. He just go out there and get the job done. So, you know what I'm saying? And we also ain't going to talk about how the fact that Jerry Rice and Tim Brown made Rich Gannon look like a motherfucking baller. But anyway, we ain't gonna do that. But yo, we ain't gonna do it. Not right now, anyway. We ain't gonna do it right now. But yo, look, basketball wrapped, football a little bit away. We about to get into some of this other shit. We gonna do some WNBA talk. Salute to Angel Reese for having the longest streak of double-doubles for a rookie in WNBA history. Salute to you, because all they want to talk about is other people. But salute to you. And salute to you and all of the women of the WNBA that's getting their shit off. Salute to all of y'all, including the one that everybody want to talk about. All of them. It's a beautiful thing that's happening over there right now.
Success,
yeah, y'all know what it is, man. All purpose, man. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell their friend. Make sure y'all lock in with us every week, every single time. This thing will keep growing. As long as it keep growing, we're gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
AP. Third episode, AP. Just talk to you today.
Oh, word is bond. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. I need to call him too. But that's what's up.
Just saw Knox the day before.
Word. Man, you seen Knox since I have.
I ran into Knox all the damn time.
I ain't seen Knox I've been here 8 years. I ain't seen Knox in 8 years. Yeah. Something like that.
East Winston. On East Winston. Team Knox
That's
2
all right.
years ago.
Trey 4, I'll be home soon. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yo, y'all know what it is, man. All Purpose Podcast, Pantha Politix Network. We in here.
Peace.
Salute the Eater Mad Assassin. Salute the Mojo Barnes. Salute the Monster Illicit. Salute the Echo Limitless and Pretty Kings. Of course, salute to my brothers Evan All Mightee and Phantom. Y'all know I'm Seven Da Pantha, man. We'll catch y'all next time, y'all. Peace.
Nah, be good.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song, who on the station.